This is my city, my home. After years of searching, I've come to find a refuge from this life of endless turmoil. But of late, activities amongst the guilds of Ravnica has drawn my attention. The Azorius magistrates behave with impunity, imposing ever greater dictates upon the citizenry, while the Bacchanal of Rakdos has taken on an added fervor, giving me pause in light of other guild activities, such as those of the quietly powerful Selesnians, preparing themselves for something, and to what end? And the Golgari, providers of questionable sustenance. Their rot lies under the surface, for now. As for the Izzet, the mad thinkers, Ravnica's frenzied engineers, their activities have intensified, and more guilds remain. I sense another power at work, a potent mind I cannot identify. What force is at work here? And what does it mean for Ravnica? This is my city, my home. After years of searching, I've come to find a refuge from this life of endless turmoil. But of late, activities amongst the guilds of Ravnica has drawn my attention. The Azorius magistrates behave with impunity, imposing ever greater dictates upon the citizenry, while the Bacchanal of Rakdos has taken on an added fervor, giving me pause in light of other guild activities, such as those of the quietly powerful Selesnians, preparing themselves for something, and to what end? And the Golgari, providers of questionable sustenance. Their rot lies under the surface, for now. As for the Izzet, the mad thinkers, Ravnica's frenzied engineers, their activities have intensified, and more guilds remain. I sense another power at work, a potent mind I cannot identify. What force is at work here? And what does it mean for Ravnica? This is my city, my home. After years of searching, I've come to find a refuge from this life of endless turmoil.
Welcome everybody. We have decided to come back at you guys with a modern stream. Earlier we did the, what do you call it? The Hour of Devastation. Hey, we got somebody in the background. Hey, how's it going? So earlier we did the Hour of Devastation pre-release. Thanks to everybody that joined for that. That was a lot of fun. A lot of grindy matches, a lot of very, very grindy matches, but it was a ton of fun. So we're done with that. Well, popular demand, we're back with Modern. So we'll be streaming that in just a bit. I don't even know which deck I'm using yet. I sure hope I brought one. But anyway, so we'll be doing that in just a moment. Stay tuned. We're excited to bring you back by popular demand, Modern Saturdays. So give us just one moment to finish setting up.
Activities amongst the guilds of Ravnica. This is my city, my home. After years of searching, I've come to find a refuge from this life of endless turmoil. But of late, activities amongst the guilds of Ravnica has drawn my attention. The Azorius magistrates behave with impunity, imposing ever greater dictates upon the citizenry, while the Bacchanal of Rakdos has taken on an added fervor, giving me pause in light of other guild activities, such as those of the quietly powerful Selesnians, preparing themselves for something, and to what end? And the Golgari, providers of questionable sustenance. Their rot lies under the surface. For now. As for the Izzet, the mad thinkers, Ravnica's frenzied engineers, their activities have intensified, and more guilds remain. I sense another power at work. A potent mind I cannot identify. What force is at work here? And what does it mean for Ravnica? This is my city, my home. After years of searching, I've come to find a refuge from this life of endless turmoil. But of late, activities amongst the guilds of Ravnica has drawn my attention. The Azorius magistrates behave with impunity, imposing ever greater dictates upon the citizenry, while the Bacchanal of Rakdos has taken on an added fervor, giving me pause in light of other guild activities, such as those of the quietly powerful Selesnians, preparing themselves for something, and to what end? And the Golgari, providers of questionable sustenance, their rot lies under the surface, for now. As for the Izzet, the mad thinkers, Ravnica's frenzied engineers, their activities have intensified, and more guilds remain. I sense another power at work. A potent mind I cannot identify. What force is at work here? And what does it mean for Ravnica? This is my city, my home. After years of searching, I've come to find a refuge from this life of endless turmoil. But of late, activities amongst the guilds of Ravnica has drawn my attention. The Azorius magistrates behave with impunity, imposing ever greater dictates upon the citizenry, while the Bacchanal of Rakdos has taken on an added fervor, giving me pause in light of other guild activities, such as those of the quietly powerful Selesnians, preparing themselves for something, and to what end? And the Golgari, providers of questionable sustenance, their rot lies under the surface, for now. As for the Izzet, the mad thinkers, Ravnica's frenzied engineers, their activities have intensified, and more guilds remain. I sense another power at work. A potent mind I cannot identify. What force is at work here? And what does it mean for Ravnica? This is my city, my home. After years of searching, I've come to find a refuge from this life of endless turmoil. But of late, activities amongst the guilds of Ravnica has drawn my attention. The Azorius magistrates behave with impunity, imposing ever greater dictates upon the citizenry, while the Bacchanal of Rakdos has taken on an added fervor, giving me pause in light of other guild activities, such as those of the quietly powerful Selesnians, preparing themselves for something, and to what end? And the Golgari, providers of questionable sustenance, their rot lies under the surface, for now. As for the Izzet, the mad thinkers, Ravnica's frenzied engineers, their activities have intensified, and more guilds remain. I sense another power at work. a potent mind I cannot identify. What force is at work here? And what does it mean for Ravnica? This is my city, my home. After years of searching, I've come to find a refuge from this life of endless turmoil. But of late, activities amongst the guilds of Ravnica has drawn my attention. The Azorius magistrates behave with impunity, imposing ever greater dictates upon the citizenry, while the Bacchanal of Rakdos has taken on an added fervor, giving me pause in light of other guild activities, such as those of the quietly powerful Selesnians, preparing themselves for something, and to what end? And the Golgari, providers of questionable sustenance. Their rot lies under the surface, for now. As for the Izzet, the mad thinkers, Ravnica's frenzied engineers, their activities have intensified, and more guilds remain. I sense another power at work, a potent mind I cannot identify. What force is at work here? And what does it mean for Ravnica? This is my city, my home. After years of searching, I've come to find a refuge from this life of endless turmoil. But of late, activities amongst the guilds of Ravnica has drawn my attention. The Azorius magistrates behave with impunity, imposing ever greater dictates upon the citizenry, while the Bacchanal of Rakdos has taken on an added fervor, giving me pause in light of other guild activities, such as those of the quietly powerful Selesnians, preparing themselves for something, and to what end? And the Golgari, providers of questionable sustenance. Their rot lies under the surface, for now. As for the Izzet, the mad thinkers, Ravnica's frenzied engineers, their activities have intensified, and more guilds remain. I sense another power at work.
All right, everybody, we're just getting ready to start.
Make sure they're not in Carlos'
Pretty much all I can really do right now.
I would have scried. Okay. I mean,
I should have done that at any turn.
oh, okay. I didn't know that matter. Do you want to come like
Are you playing Blue White Fairies?
No, it's first.
Blue White Fairies, sorry.
And what are you on today, Bob?
What about it? Black White. This one. The tokens deck.
It's not set every yeah, so for each time. So
Oh, sorry, you can move.
how many times? Yeah. And you get one thing.
Hmm.
Second of every time. So silver, gold is top, silver is second, plus 3, and plus 3, plus 3.
How's it first thing?
All right, we're just making a couple of adjustments.
Not for each. No.
So just
It's
plus
just
1,
one,
plus 1
and
for
it's
each
what the
person.
whole. It's good, but it's not that. So
Move the table slightly this way to have it better centered. There we go. Alright.
I'm sure that those two counters. Yeah, block it. Take two, go nine.
Looks like we're going in.
Draw.
Alright.
2, 4. I'm gonna draw 3 cards. I forgot I could activate. One tap, I'm just gonna go
Straight to
with
YouTube?
motion.
Yeah, this is going straight to Twitch, and then afterwards yes, exactly. You let it to YouTube. Like last time I got up and down next. The sad thing about this deck is I don't. Whenever let's say I have free time in the week. Let's say I want to look over one of my decks. Like, hey, I wonder if maybe since the last time I looked at this deck, I picked up another card that I was missing for. Or oh hey, I remember one time I thought about switching this out. Let me do that now that I have free time during the week. I never do that with this deck. I just because if I have time to mess with the deck, I'm gonna mess with my legacy cards. And so, and I feel bad in the sense, well, not really, but I can neglect this deck.
That's the fairy one?
This is the black, white spirit. No, tokens, black, white tokens. Which
Oh,
includes
I
I played one that you had, I think it was
I already know what it is.
I had first or
Yeah.
but then another time I played
Probably this one.
maybe you have like these fairy tokens or something like that, right?
I like
Or like
the tokens themselves are fairies,
Yeah.
but they represent spirits.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
Yeah,
Tinkerbell.
I played.
Now, Frank, can you do me a favor? Can you just move the cursor to say skip this version and click?
Yep.
And you have to actually like physically push down the click. Oh, yeah. There you go. Alright, so you roll for high.
Yep.
With your D12 randomized. 8's pretty good. That is not. There you go. You're gonna play, right?
You and Johnny were the losses and Johnny top deck.
Well, just make one change.
I go top deck. He's got 2 dice for 4 turns. Alright?
Are you using the format on the mat or
Every loss that I've had.
The what?
Are you using the format on the mat or do however?
Oh, we could use the Met for the stream. It's more organized, yeah. So library.
Turns ago because I was stuck on that.
How long?
Easy. Let me just see if I'm gonna keep.
Finally get the water dead or whatever.
Yeah, I'll keep.
Return to
Yeah, same here.
Go ahead, my friend.
bin. Dude,
You wanna go
I
Island?
returned them.
2 o'clock?
That's a good
I
card.
returned the beetle and the 5/6 trampoline. You have 2 creatures on board. Fucking gets to do my shit trample.
Your shoot's tapped, right?
Like, are you kidding me? Oh, game 3, bro.
Literally,
Square?
and last turn, I played Steven, the kid that was playing green, red, or whatever. No, kind of like skinny white dude with glasses. I played him this tournament and last night. Same kind of deck for both.
Tap on black. Inquisition of Kozilek. So you reveal your hand, and I get to choose a card with converted mana cost 3 or less. That's a non-land, and you discard.
Anyone see a red pen?
There's a bunch over here.
Hold on, don't throw it.
Maybe you're lucky.
Yeah, well, like my cousin. And I got
You have a
him with
one-eyed cousin?
Dude, I hit him in West Valley with a taquito.
This one.
Not a taquito word. Yeah, but I was kind of stuck.
Or
No, graveyard. All you, my friend.
Thank you. Taking
Not for
off
this.
Ether Valve.
If you want to trade a dice, I don't.
And for just for the stream, we'll use the bigger one.
Okay.
Or you don't know about the little tray. A lot of people like trading dice.
No, no, just
And keeping like a one of different dice. If you want to do
Oh,
that,
it's dark, so
I
actually this
am
won't come
not-
apart.
I don't care. It's not for me. It's
Is it better?
for the
Yeah.
ones that do that.
More line up.
Yep. Also, I'm wondering.
Activate Ether Valve. Mausoleum Wander. And no.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'll cast Windburst Kites. Trigger. Do you know the hideaway trigger?
No.
So when it enters the battlefield, they come in tapped, and then I look at the top 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, one of these cards will be on the bottom of, will be exiled towards this. The remainder go on the bottom of my library, okay?
Okay.
Now, here's the catch. Whenever I attack you with 3 or more creatures, after that, I can tap 1 white and tap this to play this card without casting its cost, without paying its cost.
Okay.
But for now, it's just a tapped white source.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Taking up Ether Valve. And I'm gonna swing for 2.
You got it, sent to you. Okay, anything else?
That's it.
Draw.
You know what's funny?
No land? Yes.
Taking up Ether Valve. Alright. End of combat?
I think I'm
Go for it.
the same way, but I'm going to. Because the same amount of
Right.
I don't know if I draw into land two. Oof. Alright, so I would not advise using this hand. See if I'm right.
Tap 3. The Sword of Light and Shadow.
Okay.
And go ahead.
Oh no, I can't.
For the end of your turn, activate Ether Valve.
My fault.
Play Rattle Chains. Mausoleum Wander.
Okay, so it doesn't. In the
Yeah, it
start-
doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I just have to name it.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Leaving that as is.
Already pretty good. Brutality, pushing back. -2 here. Actually, -2 here.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna look at your hand and just start with
Alright, we're gonna swing for
Yes. That's 2 white ships.
Wow.
Cards in hand?
Not this fucking like
Technically, you're not supposed to put them under the table.
Oh, sorry.
Not you. Somebody.
No, no,
Yeah.
I think you told me that last week. It's just a force to have it.
It's a habit, yeah. So what I do is I've just made this habit
And
actually.
like my entire, yeah.
It's like in the motion, you know, when I'm going down, I'm like,
I did it. I hope I did it like tricky.
No, not at all.
But you didn't know what I was on, so I probably would have played. but I went.
I'll path one of the Mausoleum Wanderers.
I didn't have anything. 'Cause for some reason, like the past couple of days, I just don't have anything.
You can sacrifice,
Yeah.
counter, it,
But then I won't get it.
Okay, what?
Yeah, you know what? Alright.
There you go. So it's exile.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, I'm not gonna shuffle.
You can face up.
Shuffle my deck.
Face up?
My deck.
Exile's like graveyard, everybody has access to it. And then
Let me sign this real quick. Oh, you
And then
guys
I'll
are
take
playing
three.
against each other, by the way.
Oh, okay. Oh, the tournament started?
Yeah, but the relaxed REL, and ironically, randomly paired y'all.
Oh, what? Oh, okay. So
You guys literally got randomly paired.
You were attacking me.
Against
What?
like
You just
Yeah, yeah,
dice
go ahead.
roll.
Alright.
I'm good.
And it wasn't even like, oh, well, these are the obvious. No, it like actually came up that way, and you were the last two to be
Cards in
picked.
it?
I was like, wow, this is literally meant to be.
I got
Some mats actually have an area where it's like, put your hand down.
Alright, so
I thought about that, but
I like this match.
Get them a photo
thank you,
right
man.
now.
That was maybe too crowded because this is like what I think is necessary, and any more than that, it's like too much.
So you designed it or?
Yeah, so somebody had already made like these zones,
Yeah.
but I laid them out in this fashion. Like turn this way, turn this way, that together is one.
Very cool.
Well,
I like they have these really big ones for like 4 players. Commanders.
so
A
we
lot
should
of mana on the
treat
table.
this right
Intense.
now
Yeah, I have a four. I don't have the app that has a 4-way life counter.
as if we're playtesting,
But,
like if I playtest with my team.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do
So,
this one. I
if
get
you
2
want,
1/1 white spirit
You
creature
say
tokens.
pause, take a picture of the board, finish the game, and then in your hand and whatever, and be like, should I have done this instead of this?
Yeah.
And then we can simulate it whenever we want.
Got it.
And we can talk about it.
All right.
Are you guys starting?
Yeah, we've already started.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we're about to.
If you want, you can put a timer.
James
on
just
so that
texted.
No one takes too much of your time.
Just let him know what we're doing.
30, 40, 45 minutes.
Open it up here.
I was running.
Streaming modern now.
That's definitely
Yep, that's usually the whole thing.
All right. So I'll get the 3 spirit tokens.
The right if I move your mouse?
So apparently it was the
Yeah.
Carlos.
Just fold it up. You toss it over your wheel.
This time I'll use these.
Our
My Tinkerbells are at home.
You know what I would do? I would
And then I'll equip the sword onto one of them. So it's a 3/3 protection from white, protection from blue, from white and black. And
Before you do that. Oh shit! No, I can't. Forget about
yeah, you can't play your Path to Exile yet. All right.
Actually, I am gonna do this. Activate each of our collector mage.
Doing what?
When he comes in, you return a creature card to your hand, and it can't come in until following turn.
Oh, that's fine. So that's fine. All right. Here we go.
if you're gonna do the strap over, that's how it is.
So leaving that as is.
There you would do blast, you keep it straight on blue, and you do a sigil.
I carry this.
Scary. I played that back in standard when it came out. White blue vanilla scissors.
Yeah.
Really neat.
I have
Oh, you're exposing your deck. We're trying to, I mean, like, it doesn't matter, but since we wanna, this should be a simulation for preparation for
yeah, because if I didn't know, I'd be like, okay, cool. I mean, I already,
yeah, we already look, we all know what we're playing.
yeah, like,
I didn't tell you what I'm playing before.
Okay.
That's a nice little island.
like, I already know his deck.
Result?
I
Yep.
I draw a card. Land for turn.
But
Glacial
we
Force.
should talk about a sideboard though. So we kinda,
And then are those? They have flying? Your those
Yeah, they're
spirits,
flying.
right?
okay, I can keep this.
And they're 1/1 or 2/2.
They're 1/1s right now.
Don't make this match be the first time I beat you.
What?
Don't make this match be the first time I beat you, please.
Yo, do they have this box?
Go ahead.
Yeah, like the big tap.
Oh, je ne sais pas.
Draw.
One time get
French
lost.
for I don't know. I was like, shit, I don't know.
Isolated chapel.
Yeah, it's French fry. That's like the third language that I knew.
Type 2. Need to equip.
No, I just want a gift box. It doesn't matter because we have shitty cards.
That.
In like the organized way. Because they.
There you go.
See, man, the Toby. Yeah.
Not like this.
Oh, yeah, my fucking thing.
Get another swap. Tapped.
I have 9 removal spells.
Yeah, all of it fell
And
out of the first one.
6 features.
There you go.
Just pure divinity. One of the sickest pools I could have ever done.
I was like 2 a.m. and I figured all my cards.
Yeah,
Alright, now I'll
no
tap these
money
two.
card. No, I did clear these
Flip on this
cards.
one.
And right now I'm doing modern. And now see that one.
Only one card in hand? Another one?
Because I've only had 4 hours.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a gift box because they come to survivors and shit.
If I do, I'll let you know. But I'm in the middle of the room. I have to fall.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, Kaladesh or
And go.
Yeah.
Three features about this.
Did you try? My bad. I don't know.
You just have the one card you just drew.
Yeah.
I mean, no.
Two swaps.
Yeah.
All these white searches.
Let's go ahead and do this.
I don't see it because unless they give you something that goes Michiga, Nico, Bolas. The reason why bannings happens.
Marvel, that's what Marvel happened.
Yeah, but the reason why they were
Gonna
bannings
spreading
was because
seas.
they
That
changed
right there.
how the sets were created
This one right
to
here.
have
Alright.
a rotation that was set
And
up.
result.
Yeah.
Then they said, we're not going to do that. So they faltered on how they set up the sets to be. So sets were being played in standard with sets that should not have belonged together. So they created this thing that they did not plan for. So they basically,
combat?
that's how they had to handle it.
Five.
Yeah, because they were like, all right,
take
this
five.
is just way too strong to fade them on.
Go ahead.
End the turn.
Yep.
Tap 1.
Yeah, Ether works more.
Fatal push off the
But
spirit.
Ether works more, bro, like, was a thing because
Does it have any other ability when you finish? Just that.
No, just a straight.
Skill
Yeah.
check.
That's it. Alright, now it's my turn. Untap.
It's really different from regular.
sure.
We'll keep draw.
Let's see how big. We're looking at your hand.
Okay.
Exile
Go.
card from it.
See, we can agree to it.
You're
We
playing
have one
actual affinity.
But then after,
Gotcha.
it's down to 6.
We're gonna take that because it's not illegal.
I mean, if we go to 3,
You need to buy this.
I'm not like, you know, like,
Port Town. I don't have anything to reveal to the town.
yeah, I'll take it.
Do you know the mulligan? Your opponent has to mulligan.
No, no, no. I mean, it's like, we figured out rules, I was thinking about doing it. But I was like, you know what, no.
5.
At the end of your turn. I'm sorry, in response to that. My bad. Tap a black and a white. I'll cast Dissolve Persecution. Creatures you control get -1/-1.
Okay.
I'm gonna put this from exile from graveyard. And then that's my target.
So then only that goes
So
through,
what happens?
and it's only going to
Yeah,
through
yeah. Alright, resolve.
Alright, I'll take my turn.
This is my minor stream, minor
Tap
stream,
up
and
to
it's
draw.
also process. You have no responses. If you can make it so that I have no legal target, I can still chip in 2 people on my process.
Go.
I'm just explaining because this card has an entire Reddit page dedicated. Yeah, I'll send you the
Four now?
links in the group
Yep.
chat. That guy is the story.
For it.
But
Go.
Jesus Christ.
And a 2. Draw.
That's definitely taxable.
Go.
No, this is a draw with taxes. The difference is that this does not pay the tax.
Selfless spirit.
I mean,
Then I'm gonna go
what's the
ahead
point of
and
being things
pay the 1 blue and the 1
Let me
white.
see what it says though.
Oh, I just the selfless spirit?
Yeah, creatures you control being indestructible until end of turn. Okay.
I have to sack it though. Okay, so I'm gonna tap these two and tap Moorland Hunt for sorry, and sack Exile.
To get a 1/1 spirit?
Yep. Get a 1/1. Yeah. And enter combat.
All your creatures can -1/-1.
Actually, let's sack this in response to maybe the instruction.
Yep. I can 1. Good.
Yeah.
Tap 1, 2. The white. Actually, might as well use the stupid spreading seas islands. 1, 2, 3. I'll cast Lingering Souls. I'll get 2 1/1 Void Spirits. Flying. Then. Oh, that's okay. It's 1, 2, 3. Yep. And then I'll tap 1 black. And let's tap 2. And a white. So these are these are 10. So then the black and the white are here to flash it back.
Okay, so you get another 2?
Yep. Then
Oh yeah. I'm still gonna die regardless.
I'm gonna tap 2 to give one of them +2/+2 protection from white and protection from black.
Okay.
And whenever it deals combat damage to a player, I gain 3 life and can return 1 creature from my graveyard to my hand.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Ether Violence.
I don't know, man. This deck has everything that it needs, but it's like a 30%.
Pay the 2, tap Moorland Hunt, exile the spirit,
Affinity gets
another.
hit on. I mean, I
Spirit
only have
token, you
2
got it.
stonies,
No,
but
dude, I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about my actual like draw.
oh, gotcha. Then it's gotta be mixture.
I've never like.
It's gotta be mixture.
I
It's
found
gotta be
that.
deck construction.
It's like 40% of the time I'll get just in. 10% of the time I'll get Invocations in.
Okay.
And like 50% of the time I'll get Executions.
Run this
That's
in.
Draw.
okay.
Land return. Swamp. So
Yeah.
all these are untapped.
If it's some numbers
Just
like
2 lands
that,
here.
then it's gotta be like
So I'll tap 1 white.
some deck construction.
2 of these.
I would like to see like the full set.
Lingering Souls.
And are you doing this out of budget or are you doing this out of?
Oh well,
It don't matter. To give all my creatures I control death touch on lifelink.
Like, the only reason I have soft cast right now is just because card draw is making me
This one you can't block because it's prohibited from white. And then I'll swing for 3 here.
aura.
I
There's
I
so much
actually
So
haven't
we're
tried.
going to
I haven't tried
first
red
so
white
many,
yet.
like, you know, red, white is
flash
an
in
artifact.
Rattlefin.
Uh-huh.
But at least the equipment,
And
you know what white gives you?
What does that do when it comes in?
gives hexproof to the end of the turn, and then all my spirits gain flash.
Okay.
So we're gonna give
Oh, no, not the
Reflector
one
Mage.
drop. And if you have metal crap, you exile. Now you just tap.
Okay.
Just smash.
He has
And then we're gonna
Oh,
block like this. 1, 2, 3,
just got a set of
4.
you
There's one
can use that
block.
inside, but you can still play your rep.
That's fine. So I'm gonna gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 life.
I was only doing this to
Then they all have death touch
I
too.
mean,
Yeah.
don't get me
So
wrong.
everything dies.
I think that that's
And
correct. But, so you try every color combination.
Except
then
for
light,
Reflector Mage because it has XP.
hexproof doesn't matter.
Does it?
It means it can't be targeted.
Oh, okay.
It's still getting dealt damage, and death touch means whenever it's dealt damage, all damage is lethal damage.
Okay.
So I will only lose these 3. And you'll lose all. Okay, perfect.
all this with no land or no spells or vice versa.
And rattle chains is also gone.
Alright. I'm gonna show you how I show
And those are my spirits.
same thing.
And your turn.
Sometimes I get my friends say
This is not turning out too well.
Now this is definitely much. Last time you played a very short-sighted deck. This is a long-term deck.
We need to rouse this.
So maybe it happens to me.
Cards in hand, just one? Oh.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Make a spirit. Exiling.
Rattle.
You got it. That's it?
Yep.
Alright. Tap. Keep. Draw.
And how much? I didn't take any, right?
No. Soon you will. It's my hand.
Yeah, I know. There's nothing on the board.
I'll tap 2 generic. White and a black. Activate it. All my creatures get lifelink and death touch. Then I'll swing for. I'll swing with everything.
Okay. What gives you lifelink and death touch? The what is that? Oh.
Multiple arcane, so yeah. I have to tap 4 mana for it, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and tap it. So then I'll swing like this.
4 and how much?
7
7.
total. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, so we'll block.
You can't.
Touch from white, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, you block 1.
And then
I'll gain 1 off of this, but it'll still
yeah.
trade.
Do like this.
And so then my total life gain from the damage will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep, 14.
That's just from the damage. Then 14. Then the effects of this card. So the first effect is I gain 3 life. Second effect is if I have a creature card, I don't. I can bring it back to my hand. And then total damage going to you will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go ahead. I think this is pronounced a comeback.
I was gonna say, this is gonna be the greatest comeback in Magic history.
Oh, you have no idea. If you've come here long enough, I pulled some of the biggest comebacks you've ever seen in Magic with this deck.
And if I keep on drawing land,
Yeah.
I'm gonna die real quick. Go ahead. Actually, yeah, go ahead. I mean, not much I can do.
I mean, you can make a spirit
Yeah.
now if you wanted, like
Yeah.
at any time to this inability.
From the top. So if I
Tap,
felt
and
it, I
then
know that
sack.
the third card is here. So if I didn't like it,
There you go.
I just did this.
Draw.
So that card's in the bottom.
Yeah.
If I
Sorry,
leave,
this is one of my
then I can
friends
be like
sent me a
fire.
text.
this
Even
is
though
the entire thing.
Alright.
people furious at me.
Alright.
Yep.
So
A pizza guy
I'll pay 1 white.
was like, our judge asked him about
This one.
who did the
Soul Warden, so whenever a creature comes into play, or under any side, yours or mine, I gain a life. Then I'll tap 1, 2. These two. Tap over the Archangel. All my creatures gain lifelink and death touch this turn. And I will
Do you mind watching my match?
attack all that
Turn
again.
3, the guy didn't even sign a slippage
So I'm gonna
Block one of those, that's fine. So from damage, I'll gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. From damage, you will take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the effects of this, I'll gain 3. 1, 2, 3. I have 9 new creatures in here. And then your turn.
That was an
And if you hadn't made this into an island, I would have brought out this other card too.
No, it did. That worked like both of them. When it did, it was hilarious. But
So much better as trap.
yeah, I know.
Because at least you're sure you
Dude, I love it.
I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, make your spirit.
The sideboard is a little bit everywhere because
It's not bad, it's just a blue and a white, huh?
Yeah.
And then exiling the
Mausoleum.
mausoleum shifter. Alright, so I'll go.
Yep.
And then when that came in, I gained a life.
Okay.
So we're gonna tap and keep draw. Same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this. All the creatures get lifelink and death touch. Swing.
Yeah, I wish you had.
I'm gonna go ahead and flash in
Bro,
Relatives.
like if you compare my affinity deck to this
And then
Yeah.
this,
So.
and that.
Yeah.
That's fine. So your creature dies, your creature dies.
You're not back.
One of mine will die. From damage, I'll gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
if I do go for it.
No damage, no 3 damage because you didn't go through to you. The creature blocked it. And that's that. Then I'll tap 3 to play Lingering Souls.
Yeah. I'm definitely going to switch
Get 2. I gain 2 life.
These are good crowds.
I'll flash it back to get 2 more.
Or however many you want.
And gain 2 more life.
Jesus.
Go ahead.
Unless you want to reach shrapnel.
Yeah.
I can make it shrapnel.
If you, yeah, do that.
If I pull another land, I'm stupid.
How many times will I ran? 4 or 3?
Usually you run 4, I run 3. But, because I don't want them often, I want to draw into them. So, I run 3, but technically.
We'll do this.
Do you know what Kadolka Rebirth is? Do you know what Kadolka Rebirth?
Phantasmal image.
Cupping. Sure.
Yep.
Kadolka Rebirth.
And we're gonna go ahead and
You
do
know,
this.
okay, what do you think would be better?
Hey, what do you know? We both get a life.
Yep.
Actually, I gain 2 life.
Who won your match?
Yep.
And you gain 1.
I won the first match, and then we're both getting match.
Go ahead.
Game.
The game 2, sorry.
That's it.
What would be better?
Keep,
If these.
keep in mind she's white. Well, actually, if you want to be able to block, because it's a flank.
Kadolka Rebirth is. A red
So,
sorcery
as
with
usual,
sacrifice
tap 2,
artifact.
tap 2, tap the this card. Everything's lifelink and death touch.
Alright,
Then
so, I'm not an affinity player. But I have been toying with some.
swing with all these guys.
Do you know what
Yes. Oh,
You gain 1, and then I'd say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Well, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 exactly. And then you'll take 7, you go to 3. I'll gain 1 to die, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Or
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then this kicks in. 1, 2, 3. No creatures to come back in. Go ahead.
he's a one drop man.
And use
So
a
you
goblin.
named it, like you put like 3 constructs? It would be something like this? And then like, these would be tempered steels. But different artifacts.
Get rid of
I
that.
mean, okay, we're on a budget, right?
There you go.
So we're not
Exile.
the overseer average reserve. So we are. I'm
They be that I'm out of basic lands to look for.
Now let's say
No,
we go
here's
to
the
life.
lands.
Alright, exiling Rattle
Look at that
Chains.
Calabash card that we can
Yeah,
I
that's
serve.
gain one.
Yeah,
It's
what
fine.
can these be to servers?
I
You
am
got
gonna be dead
10
anyway
steel
next
on
turn.
turn
Yeah,
three,
it's just
that's
flyers.
4 power.
Yeah. I'm dead.
Exactly.
So you're saying that
So what was the life total? 20 and 1?
20 to 1.
Tell David. David.
Yo,
Tell him.
Hey, listen, bro.
The enchantment.
Probably the greatest comeback in Magic history. I had him at 20 to 1.
Yeah,
And look at it ended up at.
I can believe it. He's playing black-white tokens, right?
Yep.
Yeah, is that Sophie?
No, this is a light
Shadow?
shadow.
Yeah.
There's nothing I could have done to get him that past that
Let me
one.
guess, he resolved sisters?
Late in the game, actually, the thing that really got was the Vault of
Okay,
the
that makes
Archangel.
sense. Okay.
Vault of the Archangel.
Yeah.
I killed off the spirits, results persecutions.
Yep.
Then I used the lingering souls to bring in the spirits that kept, and then equip with the sword and the Vault of the Archangel. Boom.
So Chris has this thing. You know Han Solo is like the luckiest guy in the world until he has to deal with his son. Well, like I guess in D&D, like what is that?
Sideboard.
No, it's not called sideboard.
No,
It's
I'm talking about sideboard.
it's not attrition. It's dexterity when you're lucky as hell. Right? Is it dexterity when you're super lucky in D&D? No. No, dexterity is when you got defense.
I thought it was just called luck. Is there another stat for it?
I think there's another stat. Whatever. I could be wrong. I haven't played in years. But
I would ask my girlfriend, but
I've seen you mold a 3,
That's right.
and when on the play, were you on the play?
I think I was in the draw because he
Mold a 3
Yeah,
and 1.
that's right. With this deck too.
Alright,
This deck is a comeback
I mean,
game.
like, you keep this into the.
It's great.
The only change.
The longer it lasts, the more it favors me.
Oh my god, right next to 37 minutes long.
Yeah.
That was a long
That's casual, so we can take whatever we want, but that was fun.
I care about a 4/4, but I
Yeah.
can't bolt. I mean, if you're paying 3 for a 4/4,
You wanna know the best part? The best part? This deck costs me 45 bucks.
What?
It's the event deck. This is the modern event deck. I've made a couple of switches, not very many.
Oh,
And never with cards that I went out of my way to buy. It's stuff that I picked up like in Modern Masters boosters or whatever. So and even then, it's only like 5 cards switched in and out. This is probably the best event deck out there. It's the only event deck that you can go out, in my opinion, and win tournaments in that format.
Hold on a second. David,
No.
I just thought of something.
Oh, I mean, I'll consider it, but I've never thought about dating you.
You want to make a trade?
Maybe.
Life of the loan for the lily?
I opened up a Life from the Loam live on stream.
Frick, gosh darn
Yeah,
it.
we're a family friendly show.
Sorry. Oh, there's.
You
it
said
picks up audio.
You said
Yeah.
you said it with a PH.
Yeah, mother fricker.
So we could be like this.
Gosh darn it, man.
Big, four white you,
Let me even see if I'm gonna bring anything in.
Gen, or yeah. Nice
Oh, this is-
steal.
It's hard to sideboard against this deck.
Yeah.
No, there's some good
Yeah.
choices.
Kill my guy. Draw.
There's some good choices.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Regenerate. I'm telling him to main deck of
You'll
From
run
what little
this
technology I know about Affinity.
I would say.
You see? From what little technology I know about Affinity, the thing is that he won't.
This will be enough.
Okay, so the servo expedition, or whatever it's called, works good with this. So if you want to do the 2 servos, you have to cut a blast in the enchantment if you want to take the enchantment 4.
Alright.
But from what I know
So we're
on
gonna take care
my limited knowledge of Affinity,
Yeah.
main deck welding jar is legit. I want to take that.
Oh, what did they say?
No, I have 2 in the sideboard. I think 3 would be excessive.
It says who won token or spirits.
Oh, so that's only game 1. Later, you should go watch the replay. I won. So he had me at 20 live to 1. I was down to 1,
Yeah.
and the game ended with me at 49. And yeah, you're
I
negative.
conceded.
Whatever. You conceded. Yeah. You're at 4 and then conceded. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a.
I love this
this
deck
got,
so much.
It didn't come up to this
That's
point,
really good.
but it limited.
Let's see. Let's see if it was just the luck of the draw.
If anyone wants to do this,
There's no way that was luck of the draw. You know.
Look, FYI, this is something that can happen.
Yo,
Let's say the both of y'all mulligan to 5.
sure.
You can say, would you like to draw this game?
Can you?
Yes. You go to game 3, but it's really best of 3. Instead of having to, if the both of you mow down, instead of both of you saying, crap, do we both really want to mow to 4? You can say, hey, do you want to intentionally draw this game? Sure.
But what if it goes to time and then there's no winner determined?
Okay, so like let's say game 1 is done, and you go into game 2, it goes to the person who won game 1.
Fair enough.
Now let's say the score is 1-1, it's a draw.
Yeah.
Now let's say, how about this? As a joke, people have done, yeah, he won 2 out of 99. If we can, we intentionally draw 99 times. You can technically do that.
I did not know that.
Yeah, that's a thing. I don't know how it works on the ruling and like colluding and like how you're supposed to ask.
Colluder.
But if I'm correct, I could be wrong and they changed this. But you can both say we would like to intentionally draw the game so that you can
Okay.
get a fresh 7.
That, I mean, if that's possible,
People
it makes a lot of
normally
sense.
only do that when both players are at like 3 or 4. You know, like they're like, we both mold 4 or 3.
Yeah, Mulligan?
And so,
Okay.
where's the site? And what stash do I have to look at? Yeah, I want to get your, what do you think it is? Anything from the right?
Like the Brutus.
I went undefeated, but that means I drew my first 3 games, I won my 4th.
See if I'm good as a
I would have won all of them. The problem is I was playing Grixis Control, and I had to go Boldus, and I cast him like almost every game. The problem is a lot of people were new to the game, and everybody doesn't know the cards, so it's like, what does that do? Wait, what does that do? How can you
Oh,
do
it
that?
takes
Did you
time,
do
yeah.
that? And I'm playing Control, so like, it's like, oh no, can you really do that? Can you bounce my creature? Can you do that? And so, it went so long that it just everyone went to because everyone was 1-1 and then I lost 1 game 3, but that's the one where it really solidified my game. So it just was very
That
frustrating.
was your promo, Nico Bolas? No, what was it?
The one where you can look through your whole deck, show the top 4 cards, anything that costs 5 or less that isn't a land, you can play it for free. That was a good deck. I still have it together. It's a
The
really
only
good
thing I
deck.
want to open from this set is
I cannot attack you guys.
Yeah.
For my zombie deck. For my EDH. That's gonna be my new commander.
Yeah.
My
It's
deck,
a- yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
drop just some Durals, get some Durals into the deck.
all my shit's friends.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a really good one.
I mean, I don't know if you want to go to 17
nothing
man.
that you can block here. These 3 are your. Are your
For the second one jar,
Yeah, probably. I'm gonna take that one.
because you don't have moss open. Hey, this is, well, which one would you cut out of these?
Probably the top half. Carlos, which to cut? Probably the top caster.
How many top half?
3.
Okay, we'll go.
I was
4 pounds, revealing
That's what I
item.
thought. So this rolling jar,
And you may go.
So that's the one you block, right? Yeah. And I get anything this now?
Tap 1.
Oh,
Go 19.
look at you.
Forward.
Yes. Everybody
You remember her.
You should be really cool.
Because I have 3 of the essence.
So that's one.
You can also run this.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm also
You can also run this.
I'm also getting 3 Spire Initiates.
You know you can also do that.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually
No,
not
6
bad.
plus 6.
This is also an option.
I was thinking about this.
A Bowman carrier is an option.
And it's
What?
Russian.
And it's in Russian.
You'd be at 6. And 2.
So it's like Bowman carry Noski.
Three for 1.
Consider this a resource alarm.
In response,
Yeah, every time it's
18. Raise your alarm. I get 2 1/1 soldiers.
Hello, this is Brandy's PLAYLive Nation.
20.
Did you know that with just
Then
4
this
PLAYLive
happens.
Nation locations, you can get your
Wait.
Magic the Gathering Nation?
Yeah.
That's right.
Exile.
MTG is in our blood, and we can't
Graveyard,
let
and I
it
get a
go.
land.
From accessories to
And
looking for a must-see
These two come in play, and then your turn.
Our locations also specialize
I'm gonna bring up
in
planes.
style and shine with Magic
No,
the
yeah,
Gathering
that's
singles.
why we
Strictly
have
for
them.
credit or get jacked in with 100%
What did
fun.
he do?
Glacial Fortress.
PLAYLive Nation
Yep.
has regular events throughout the week and month dedicated to MTG.
So I like
Check
the
out the
bloat
games list
though.
located at the reception counter for the list of upcoming events, or visit our website at playlivenation.com/locations and select the event list for your desired location. Also, be sure to follow our social media
What's that?
Yeah.
Whenever another non-token enters the battlefield under my control, I bolster one.
That means it gets a 1/1 counter?
For whichever creature gets a 1/1 that's the least toughness.
Got it. Otherwise, it's a 2/2.
You know these going
Alright.
feature heavy guys.
People, socialize, and battle.
Honestly.
Need advice on building a deck? Nothing beats being able to chit chat with other players or play testing different concepts. You can also try beating one of our
Two is
staff.
a number.
This way, you can mock them. And it's
Actually, you can't this one.
every time you see them.
You cannot.
Curious to find out more about
Cast Intangible Virtue.
ask one of our staff.
No smoking.
So all my all my tokens get +1/+1, and vigilance.
This has been Brandy with PLAYLive Nation. Until next
I
time,
wish I had Noxious Revival.
play here, play live.
Because that's just like a free spin. Right now, I'm looking for like stupid
Fatal
tech.
push.
Like, haha.
Yeah. Swing for a 4.
I've
You tried?
yeah.
Pass.
Does it work?
Not well enough. Like it's not fast enough.
Gotcha.
Because like I've tried everything under the sun, but it's never
got
fast
it.
enough. It drags me down to where it just fucks
You
me
said
up.
3, right?
Yeah.
Which ones do you want to tap?
Yeah.
Which ones do you
I
want
don't
to
know.
No, it's fine, it's fine.
You know why, right?
Yeah. Surge.
So yeah, then you swing.
Just go ahead and sack and
Okay, so
destroy.
what I should have done,
Are those quartered?
Yeah.
So I get a basic land?
Yeah.
It's coming tapped or untapped?
No, it just comes in. No, it comes in untapped.
Very good. So
I think right
if
now
I'd waited, then I would have gone
thinking about
give me 2 seconds to just clarify
Yep.
something.
And I'll go ahead and do my play.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm just like
But
throwing
I'm
off.
gonna play
I'm
Selfish.
really
Right.
If I waited to see if they threw someone before you play.
And when you're done, you can go.
I've tried
Right, but
I've
now
thought about
you
combo
play
and everything.
So I would put it on him, you have to
Turn
tap
sideways.
and
Tap, draw.
like for one, and then I would have
I do like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Oh my
And
god.
then just shuffle everything
you
back.
could like for the very matchup. Bro, do you know how fast the shop is? You know how fast the shop is.
Fast and what?
How fast this shop
Oh yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good. I'm on me.
So what are you gonna do?
For the round?
I put them in on a
Oh, we can
Swing for 4.
Sorry.
2/2.
The timing doesn't matter.
Alright,
Still
that's
playing. You guys got a game 3?
No, we're in game 2.
So
It's almost over.
yeah. Who's winning?
I am.
Okay.
So
We're gonna
wait, but it matters because what if
Play Windburst Kites.
we've already done prize support.
1,
This is not a tournament.
2,
Oh, okay, so
We're just
Three.
randomly pairing each
Should I take
other.
out?
Four.
We're all playing
Take
the
out.
same people.
This will go underneath
So
here.
you play.
The rest
I'm
will go
gonna
on the
play.
bottom.
I'm gonna play someone who's at Swan eventually.
Now,
Yeah.
Yeah, I put it.
I'll
with
tap.
You know what I mean?
guys. 'Cause
With
that
our
was in
souls.
there when it was like 4 like
And I'll
You
get
still
2
have
spirits.
7 red
And
spirits.
2 twos. Pass.
But I don't really like it, to be honest.
yeah. This came from like
Yeah.
a legit burn deck.
Go score.
So,
Yeah.
alright.
From
Cody.
this guy and all the
You're gonna play Carlos and I'm gonna
Okay, so
play
let's
that.
do this.
Mm-hmm.
Get rid of that.
That's fine. Technically, this is exile, so it stays
You gotta
exile.
wait for them to finish.
This dies, I
And
get
then you
a
can
basic
still play
land.
for our match.
And I'm gonna go ahead and
But-
bring in.
To make it interesting,
How do they keep getting mixed up?
Selfless spirit.
I will, well,
Yep.
because I'd hate to put these two together. Because you just, yeah, I mean, it's a different one.
Yeah.
Totally different.
play everybody.
Yes, some point you will.
So it's 3 rounds, right?
Anything else?
No.
Tap. Draw.
You go that? Okay. Yay! We're gonna start as soon as it's gone. And probably before.
Tap 2. Zealous Persecution. Creatures you control get -1/-1. And creatures I control get +1/+1. So that dies. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Vigils.
What I think you should do is embrace
Then flashback Lingering Souls.
that you are, okay, no, and obviously you're out of it first. Of course, until you get a job, or until you get like a way to achieve that, right? Out of the flush. Same for gravity. Easier to add the all favorite.
Yep.
Everything like legit.
And then what
That's
what else
on
you
the
like?
actual like meta.
You know, overseers, you can achieve those.
Limber's Kites, top 4, 1,
So
2,
what I would honestly do
3,
is
4.
put them together. Yeah, good.
And underneath, this on the bottom.
Yep.
You got a few things.
Then
You know you got the essentials.
tap a black.
Great red right here.
Inquisition. So look at your hand. Pick something fierce. Oh, there's no hand. Oh, whatever. I didn't realize. And then swing in the air. 2, 4, 6, 8.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good game, man.
GG.
And you'll do it.
Because at the beginning of the day, you try and get rid of those cards.
David, we're done.
So,
You know what I did with my brain? I need this.
Yeah, I sideboarded.
Oh, what does it say on the
okay,
chat?
regardless
It says
of
hideaway
the
land,
grades,
leave the battlefield, and the card stands exiled face down.
Oh, so it stayed in the exile pile, but instead of turning it face up, it should just stay face down. Okay, fair enough, fair enough.
I sideboarded in.
Kevin, you play Doc. Kevin, you play Ricky, and I play Doc. Alright?
Whenever they're done.
They're already done.
All the shit, all the stuff that I wanted to, that I sideboarded in to help
Kevin,
me
when
out.
you get a chance, you can
anything.
reset the cost, okay?
Oh. What were you hoping to hit with that? My artifacts?
Any artifacts or enchantments. The stuff that was screwing me over.
Yeah. Allie brought in 2 cards against her. This is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
You know that one?
Yeah.
And then the other card I brought in against you.
I took out the spreading seas and a Fenza.
What? The spring season is damn good.
I know, but
Long game it isn't, but early on it slowed me down. I'm not gonna lie.
Like kind of like that mild.
it was much good to me. Because he created them.
And that's the second card I brought in.
And we're gonna start.
Yeah, that's it. There you go.
For the ether vials. Yeah, Ghostly Prison and Sony Silence. David, I don't feel like moving. You wanna?
I'm going over there right now.
Perfect. Because who else is 1-0?
We're both 1-0.
So it works. Yeah, yeah.
But we're not worrying about like 1-0s.
I just meant for the
What we're doing for round robin is everyone just plays against each other once.
And if it's a 1-0, it's coincidence. Got it.
So like you will play the last place person, and as will I, unless they say hey, I have to go.
What? Hopefully they'll say, hey, wanna play? Oh, hey, free plug.
I think that's somewhere else. Entirely.
Yeah. Hey, what did the chat say? Oh, the third one. The third thing.
How many people?
Oh, it's small. 6.
Round robin. It's just 6 people. It's not really a tournament. We're just we're gonna play against each other. Like have one match once. It's just we're treating this as testing. So we're testing.
I shouldn't be showing James all my deck tech. I'm joking.
Oh.
He's gonna start plotting against me soon.
Blue moon, right?
Yeah. Blue moon, you saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own.
You guys want a timer or what?
Yes.
Timer? I hardly know her. Oh.
Oh my god, this guy's gonna be the biggest dad joke. I know, but like, he's not even a dad. Can you imagine? This guy. Okay, when all 7 Dragon Balls.
Huh? You wish.
What am I playing?
Get it?
You play Kevin.
Hey man, Dragon Balls and stuff, you just gotta roll with the punches.
Right?
Huh?
You just gotta roll with it.
Yeah. Hey, do you know what Goku's favorite food is?
What?
Tea, Noah.
You guys are gonna finish how we recorded, but just to keep you on a
Really? 4 more rounds of this, really?
What did James say was his last couple chats?
Nothing you have not shown me already. I think he's talking about the deck.
Oh yeah, no, of course, he's played with this deck. I'm completely joking. He's played with this.
Okay.
Let me just go change the what you're playing with, my friend.
That's why I'm in.
Give us 1 second to formally change up what's being shown on here. Give me a second.
Potent mind I cannot identify. This is my city, my home. After years of searching, I've come to find a refuge from this life of endless turmoil. But of late, activities amongst the guilds of Ravnica has drawn my attention. The Azorius magistrates behave with impunity, imposing ever greater dictates upon the citizenry, while the Bacchanal of Rakdos has taken on an added fervor, giving me pause in light of other guild activities.
sorry guys, apparently the mic was off at some point. I don't know how long it's been that way. Alright. So I'll flashback Lingering Souls. Tap one. Oh, first things first. Tap a black. Fatal push Tide Hollow color. Comes in. Trigger.
Goes to your hand.
Oh, it's my hand. Okay.
It's not spell quota.
Oh, okay. Then moving to combat.
Sure.
Swing with all three.
Okay. So go here. Go here. Now take 2. Damage.
Yep. So these all trade. These two will trade.
Yep.
Then I'll do the hideaway thingy. Tap a white. Tap this. Play this without its casting cost. Lingering Souls.
Okay.
Then I'll do the same.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the same thing on this one.
Okay.
Raise the alarm. And then
I'm gonna raise the alarm on the stack. I'm gonna exile all cards from the graveyards.
From all graveyards? Oh, relic, of course, yeah. All right.
Then I'm gonna draw.
Then pass trick.
So what's in your hand?
You know.
Pitch it. Pass. Which ones fly and which ones do not?
The spirits, the purples.
The purples fly. Okay.
The soldiers. Notice how
I can't really tell what it is from here. That's why.
Oh yeah. I tried to keep the aesthetic with the Yu-Gi-Oh tokens.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh, so to me this is like hieroglyphics.
Literally, because there's a pharaoh there.
Okay, then there you go. Look, good guess. I know what's going on.
Untap and draw.
Yep.
Alright, swing with everything.
Block here.
Alright, so 2, 4, 6, 8 goes through. Unless you have something else.
One of the spirits.
You got it.
Yep. So search for a basic. You may search for a basic.
That's basically the plan. Untap. Comes in tapped.
Yes, it does. Unlike Ghost Quarter, which it does not. So you can tap your own land, Ghost Quarter that land, get another land untapped.
So then 6 will go there.
Yes. Okay.
Second main phase.
Yep.
3 whites. Spectral Procession.
Sure.
And then after I get my 3/1/1, well, 2/2, I guess.
Yeah.
Spirits, it's your turn.
Come on, deck. Really? I want you to see. Yeah, you got me.
Yeah.
Since opening hand,
I didn't path anything.
I couldn't get a 5th land.
That would have destroyed me. Yeah. Yeah, that's really good.
No, it's just classic David.
When you're on stream.
It's just classic David. Like I can't escape it. It's I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't even know. Whatever. I was like, really? It couldn't be. I couldn't get my 5th land. And I started really good, but yeah, I'm never meant to get the right mixture, I guess.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is why you do not carelessly path to exile.
No, I can't path my own guy.
No, for me. Like, that's why I would not carelessly path, like, just, a lot of people, the second they get a path to exile in hand,
Oh, I've had that path to exile for
they just,
turns.
no, like if I were to have gotten one, for example.
Oh, gotcha.
They would have done it super early.
What do you mean, who won? You mean game 1? Game 1, yeah, he took it. Wow. Yeah, he took it.
I think so. I know, actually David's a very formidable opponent.
Yeah, I realized that.
The music's pretty catchy, man.
It reminds me of like new, like heavy hardcore-ish. Like that super
Or like
fast.
Eurobeat, early Eurobeat.
I was a Gabber guy, so you like Gabber?
Don't really know.
You never heard Gabber?
It's
So imagine-
like 180
imagine hard
BPMs,
trance,
200
like,
BPMs. It's just like.
I know Eurobeat because that was like popular when I was starting to get into the scene.
They call it now hard step.
It's one of those things where if I hear it, I'm much better with it than cause I don't know the labels.
The only people that I know that kind of like Gabber are if you like death metal or speedcore. It's so damn
I
fast.
probably do. Like I said, I just don't know the names of stuff because I like
David?
metal.
I mean, like, he's classically trained, so he should like metal.
No, I mean I do. I mean like. There's no music that I don't appreciate, or I mean, I could literally, if you get Christian, let's go on a car ride, and I'm gonna put this on. Like, yeah, it'll
I'm a fan of world. I like some world stuff. Usually the bassy stuff.
You that you're a music aficionado. Dream Theater?
Who?
Dream Theater? Dream Theater.
That name sounds familiar. Like I said,
They're a progressive
I am not
metal
good with
band.
names.
A progressive metal band with an operatic singer.
Full of virtuosos.
They're all virtuosos.
I'm certain I have my girlfriend mention something along those lines, like that sounds similar to this, but like I said, I'm just not good with names.
If you like organization, but at the same it's progressive, you like them. Knowing you would like them.
Ridiculous time changes.
Yeah, he like
Going
it.
on like
I'm
50
certain I
times.
like it. Yeah.
He would like it simply because of the. I mean, these are academics that are in this band. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think they're all Berkeley. Are they Berkeley? Hey, is Petrucci Berkeley?
Yeah, they're all Berkeley.
They're all Berkeley, right? Oh yeah, the new drummer guy.
Yeah,
he's drum corps though. But he's drum corps.
Probably.
Oh yeah, don't you remember he broke the record?
Oh, with the
Yeah, dude, the guy.
one-handed roll.
Yeah, he's a monster.
Yeah, like I said, like I'm 99.9% certain I've heard like half the stuff. I've just never listened to names, and the other thing, I've never heard lyrics. Like I cannot hear lyrics in music unless it's opera. It's just my ears not tuned to it. Like I'll tell you, oh, it's ABABA or ABAC, whatever.
Most operas in Latin, Italian, French, right?
The majority are in Italian, German, or French, yeah.
Okay.
And then there's some in English. Peter Grimes.
I thought they did like old school, like Latin. Like,
No. 1607 was the first opera.
Okay. Oh, okay.
In Mantua.
Oh, that's true.
And that
I
was
guess
Orfeo.
theater did come in more.
What you may be thinking about are the what do you call these things? The morality plays that were set to music, such as the Time of Hildegard of Bingen, which those were medieval, so those were of course in Latin.
That's actually what I was thinking of.
Yeah, so those I'm familiar with too, but
I wouldn't consider that like theater, I guess, because that real like theater came with university and all of that, right?
Well, the reason that these are theaters is because there's actual parts. Like there's a Satan part where it's like fatui.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
And then the virgins come sing their virtue, and then like whatever. Like it's,
yeah, but I mean like theater as what we would know it as today.
Yeah, no, the staging
started off like once universities became like. What's the word that I'm thinking of? Like, once universities came around, certain practices of certain arts became big.
Maybe I wouldn't be able to say.
Okay.
I just know that the first formal opera in the term that we existed these days is 1607 in Mantua, Orfeo by Monteverdi.
Okay.
Because I took a class in opera.
That's fine. Well, I mean,
it's part of music nature. Yeah.
you better.
Exactly. We had to watch, I think, 30 plus operas. We saw a lot in person because in Boston, it's not like, is there an opera company or not? It's like, which opera company are you going to go to on a given weekend?
Gotcha.
So, like, the Boston Baroque would put on crap, the, what do you call it? American Repertory Theater would put it on, Boston Lyric Opera, etc., etc.
This is a real keeper if I get
definitely
there.
Not a keeper.
I don't think I should keep it, but I'm going to.
He's gonna mix like some are upside down, some are right side up, whatever. Any music buffs out there in the audience? We're always happy to chat about this kind of stuff. A lot of my knowledge is academic and esoteric, so I never really get to talk about it.
I am just a fan. I'm not really educated in any of it.
No, it's almost better.
I just know it as
argue that.
I just don't. I guess I go by this and not by like.
Because you can argue that you lose a certain enjoyment when you're sort of rigorous about how you approach it. You can argue that, and I'll agree. It's somewhat true.
Like my friend, he's our friend, he's a musician, and it's really really tough to show him new music. He's like, oh, too generic. I'm like, dude.
But I'm the opposite of that. Like,
yeah.
I'll analyze it, but like, I won't judge it. Does that make sense?
No. I mean, you'll be like, then we'll be like, look, give us the honest, and then he'll break it down. Oh, it's like this and like this, but for my like he's so desensitized at this point that it's just
I'm on the draw, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll keep. Strike. Jesus, I can't believe I'm doing this. Bottom.
Go.
Drop. Chest.
Yep. So it wasn't that bad.
Are you in jail or something? Because the Soul Warden just came out.
Oh, snaps. Oh, doggy, that was good. Go ahead. Sure.
You know what I feel like listening to now? Above and Beyond. Like, We Are All We Need or something. Sing for one.
You go to 19?
Because
Does this
Oh, right,
count
right, yeah,
itself
yeah, yeah,
when another?
This one, yeah,
Yeah.
right.
So yeah.
All right, I'll swing for one.
Sure. I'm at 1919.
Go ahead.
Liliana.
Well, that's a good one. What does it do?
Well, I'll read it. So it's got 3 modes. It's a 3-drop with 3 loyalty. So right now it's got 3 loyalty. I can, okay, sorry. So, I can tick it up, and up to 1 target creature gets -2, -1 till the turn. I can tick it down 2 counters, and put the top 2 cards of my library into my graveyard. Then I may return a creature from my graveyard to my hand. Right? Hand, yes. And then -7, I'll get an emblem with, at the end of turn, I will put X zombies, where X is the number of zombies I control, +1 or +2.
Oh, that's the one where you just keep making zombies more and more.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the one you just got.
Yeah, but I've already had this one.
Nice though.
Like I have a second one. I opened it.
Awesome. So you got 3, and you're going to.
I am going to minus here.
Oh.
And I'll max.
Lamp.
Sure.
Did I return that chair?
Hey!
I'm not here.
One of Liliana?
Sure.
Yeah. Huh? Yeah.
I'll do this now. Raise the alarm.
Okay.
I know, everybody's watching. I should do that during his turn in response to whatever, but I'm just go ahead.
Yeah, because, well, especially with this, you know. Don't channel. Okay, so I am going to take up, yeah, and then Inquisition. Half raise. So I'm getting the virtue. Half raise. Go ahead.
To Liliana.
Sacrifice an attacking creature.
One Liliana.
Alright.
Raise the alarm.
Yep.
And go.
Lingering Souls. Go on.
Wind Brisk.
Sure.
3, 4. It's a no-brainer. To Liliana.
Rocks.
How much does she need to ultimate? 7?
7, yeah.
And she gets +2, no, +1 every time you do this.
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead.
We're gonna flashback Lingering Souls.
Yep.
We'll bluster. Go. Yeah, that card's pretty good against you. Tick it up. Swing for 2? Actually, yeah, swing for 1. Ratchet Bomb?
You didn't usually drive 2, right?
Yeah. I'm not a token deck.
Okay.
Go ahead.
And you can activate it as an instant, huh?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Alright. Drop.
Sure.
Yeah,
I
I
was
mean,
trying to count, so I
like,
can hit you for 12.
it's either or.
Go.
Like you said, it's just like, look, bro, I like your prospect. Like, I'll count this, but I think, actually, I didn't mean to count that. That was me. I'm just here for
No, no.
Let me see what you're working with.
background.
Response?
Six.
But that's why I put it in. That's why this game comes in.
Is that persecution?
Yep.
So those die.
Yep.
I run the same thing. You're always
Into the path.
I'll take the path.
exile as opposed to doing
We'll take, right?
So,
Yeah. I know that. Go ahead.
It's a better path. Besides exile.
trigger.
So they don't, and they don't get another.
Go.
Oh. Combat?
Yep.
We'll take it up one more. And I will cast the Kalidas.
Three for like a game.
Go ahead.
And if it's a non-token creature you control, right?
You control.
Ah.
So like, I guess your soul or your Tidehunter's colors.
Go ahead.
That's really the only.
Combat.
From the nano.
Actually, let me just pop this. Combat.
I might actually consider
Sure. Yep. Block one.
One each.
Sure. I gain 3.
Yep.
And then put that there. Ultimate.
I think that each other could get.
End of my upkeep.
Oh.
So I'll read it again just in case. This is still in play, the Ratchet Bomb. So I get an emblem with, at the beginning of your end step,
Yeah.
put X 2/2 zombie creature tokens onto the battlefield, where X is +2 the number of zombies. So
Oh, so right now you have
I'm
one
getting
zombie.
2/2s. I'm getting 2/2.
Okay, got it. Yeah, then every turn.
+2, yeah. So I will get 2 zombies.
You got it. I'll take my turn.
I go. Actually good for
Roll to the Archangel.
Sure.
Go.
Combat.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm a 5.
Pass. Plus pass. Yeah, Liliana just completely took that game.
Yeah.
Completely took that game.
Kept trying to go for her, but.
She's really resilient with blockers, and then Ratchet Bomb
Exactly.
was like, all right, I don't care if I lose tokens because I'm just gonna replenish somehow with the Lily. I main deck Ratchet Bomb.
Well, it's good. It's basically like that one that's Sunburst. But
Yeah, it's
cheaper.
like, yeah.
Engineered explosive. There you go.
Yeah, engineering explosives. So I think
I'll play first.
that for these two? No, for
These two. As a James, anything new?
Ratchet Bomb didn't help either. Liliana's a house.
Yeah.
I main decked the Ratchet Bomb, so I was like, alright, I'm just gonna put it. I mean, I'd rather have it on the board than him like discard it from my hand in case if something went wrong to Lily. But yeah, I mean, it's a good card. I moved it from the sideboard to the main, simply because I was just getting featured out. So I just went that way. It's a test. Honestly, considering another tech, Chris, don't look at the camera. This is my tech that I'm trying it out as. Let's see it. But yeah, the deck that made that card popular kinda plays like this. So yeah, that's why that might take Ball's spot. I really like that card.
And to the 11 people watching us on the stream, thank you so much for joining us. This is what we love to do, just casually play Magic, talk about our plays, laugh at them, help each other out, and most importantly, have fun.
Yes.
PLAYLive Nation here allows us to do that with modern Saturday nights, good group of people, and a good environment. And I gotta tell you, this is a premium gaming lounge for those of you that haven't been here. Here, while we're finished shuffling up, we're going to give you guys a preview of what the store looks like. Check that out. So you can see how we just love hanging out here.
Chris, are you gonna like to be on the play or drop?
Play is going to play first.
Alright, so you're gonna be on the play. Is that mic supposed to? Oh, never mind. Because it was on the delay.
Yeah, it's on delay and there's no mic active anyway.
Yeah, Liliana definitely took over the bomb. It's main board and I didn't take it out. But yeah, I'm playing Lingering Souls. And I'm playing a few things that it like kind of hurts. But it hurts him a little more than it hurts me. Because I can also, like, let's say like I have a good like token board, I guess. That can, like, I have 2/2 zombies or whatever, or I have more tokens than his, but he's got like an honor. I can probably take it up to 2. It's also good against a card that I'm not good at, against in Blood Moon. So yeah, there's that.
All right.
I think this is a keep. I mean, I'm gonna. You tell me, but I think this is a keep. I mean, it's got action. Okay.
For the stream.
Oh yeah, sorry.
No, you're
Sure.
I know, I habits. So I'll play 1, 2, 3, 4. Custom full art planes.
Okay. Who does these gorgeous custom full art lands that you have,
I'm
Chris?
so glad you asked, David. You know, I've been making these custom alterations for a while now, maybe a little over a year. They're available for sale at Hey Wanna Play Game Store. He has a little library stocked of the alters I do. I also do commissions. So yeah, you guys can see there for yourselves.
I'm no judge, but I would say these are playable.
It's taken a very long time to perfect my finishing technique, to flatten it, but not add any weight or thickness.
So if I wanted to, I don't know, shamelessly plug and say, how can I do this? How can I do this, Chris?
How can you paint yourself?
Yeah, don't you have doesn't someone in the institute have a tutorial?
I'm glad you asked. I have a Bob Ross style video on the YouTube page. Please look up Meriden Institute of Technology on YouTube, and you can find a Faculty of Arts and Sciences demonstration of how to paint a la Bob Ross time lapse. My friend, go ahead.
Alright, so you play a Happy Soul Warden because you felt that the plane needed a friend.
There you go.
If that's not Bob Ross, I don't know what is.
And you see the little smudge? I covered it up with a blade of grass, but that's our little secret.
Oh, we won't tell anyone about that, okay?
No, that'll kill your ass.
Oh, Heine, this is a family show.
Act is in the Bible, I can say it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cock. Go right ahead.
I don't think there's anything you can flash in for one, so I'll sit for one.
Perhaps, but I will elect to not do anything and take one damage. Alright. I hear that spell does things. So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna do that, and I'm gonna lose another life, and I'm going to I'm gonna pitch these two. I'm gonna choose all three modes.
Ouch.
-2, gain 2, lose 2, and discard an instant.
That's not very nice.
Wow. Yeah. Woo. That's rough. That's rough. Alright, go ahead.
We're not friends anymore.
I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't expect you to think that we were after that. And look, you top deck like a monster. Great. I gotta deal with a. Yep. Yes, I do. I have to deal with that. So
I already got the drugstore captain.
we are gonna go like this. And we're going to take another damage. We're gonna flash back to Lingering Soul.
You've got spirits, yes you do. You've got spirits.
How about you?
Not yet.
Oh, go ahead. Is Chris a top deck hero? The cards in his hand. The top deck hero. Dun, 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 dun.
Isn't Johnny the top deck hero or something like that?
He is a top deck hero, but you top decked very hard to deal with the card. So I'm gonna take 2 damage. 18. And I'm gonna cast Cletus. Some folks may lose its all, yet some folks will. Like Cletus, the slack-jawed yokel. I'm gonna enter combat. Pass turn and say, "Hey Mo, I can see you on the roof, on the dang roof." Is that the line? Yeah, I think that's the line. If I know my Simpsons.
So folk will never lose a toe, but then again some
Some folks will.
will.
Like Cletus, the slack-jawed
Yoko.
Hey Mo, I can see. No, hey Mo, get on the dang roof. That's what it is. Yeah. You know that is the best thing you've ever heard. Alright, so I will cast an Inquisition.
In response,
Yep.
I'll pass
Yep.
Cletus.
Cletus. And then I get to, I'm gonna do a Family Guy. Alright, Mac, let's take a good look at that bird time.
Yeah, that's right, Meg. Let's take a look at that
Yeah,
bird
bird
time.
That's definitely, that's not suitable for the LG.
What did James say?
Well, there'll be Modern next Saturday, as well as Edition to release. That is up to the TO, but I believe there should be some Modern.
No, sorry.
Yeah, no. Okay, and there probably would be like a draft release for that day, I assume.
I think they're still drafting their plans.
Okay. So then I hope that answers your question.
Because they only have a few limited options.
Oh,
Because they're drafting their plans.
why'd you have to talk, James? You know what? This is the one time I'm gonna say, chat, don't speak.
Alright.
No, just kidding. I'm just gonna quote Regal. Don't speak. Let it. All
I know
right.
what you're saying.
So you know what I'm saying. So yeah.
Alright, I'm done. Pass. Pass.
Yep. Okay. Let's see if you got any tricks.
Got 2.
Yep.
Zealous Persecution?
Yep.
Land.
Activate.
Oh yeah, immutable. Okay.
Yeah, mutable. Mute so toots. Flashback Lingering Souls.
Take 1, right?
You take 2 from mutable.
No, you take 1.
Oh yeah, I take 1. Yes, I know. And then Concealed Courtyard and Outlast.
I guess I lost it.
Which has
Hey,
Kevin, but
someone left a pre-release box, and I gave it to him. He has it, like someone's pre-release pool was left on the table. I gave it to them.
And they're asking if next week you're doing modern.
And yeah, what's next week's schedule for Saturday?
Land return.
Sure.
It's not the last Saturday of the month, right? No.
No, because we are the first week.
So it's modern. James, we've got confirmation from Kevin. We have modern next week.
Well, I mean, I'm 85% sure.
85% certainty. Which I'm 100% certain is made up.
Actually, no.
The percentage.
I want to see what's in your hand.
50% statistics are made up, yeah. No, it's legal target.
Okay. And then activate and then swing.
Work.
Yeah.
Mamita querida, ¿dónde has estado? Land.
Yep. Oh, here we go. Yee! On the board.
About flipping it down.
Like you would a normal guy.
Yep.
Quick.
Sure, can I read the story real
Oh,
quick?
yes.
The only difference is I believe like drafting those are a little bit more expensive.
Yep.
What did you say?
Yeah.
Thanks, Kevin.
Oh, there you go. Perhaps too little too late. You have 1 card in hand. Now we have a game though. Now we have a game.
Things have changed. Alrighty. Okay. So we're gonna do that. And we're gonna pop our tokens. That might have been a little too like hasty, but I'm gonna swing in for 4 and pray you don't get more blockers. Woo! I win on stream for a change. You kind of got host. You kept
I kept drawing land. No, I kept drawing lands.
Yeah, that's another thing.
I had a great opening hand.
Yeah, actually you did.
But as the stream saw, I just kept drawing lands.
Yeah, that was just. I mean, at least you did draw your altars.
At least that.
Shameless plug.
Yeah, my next 3 draws were. Yeah.
Okay.
Helpful.
Yee.
Too late.
So this is my sideboard plan. I'll show the world. I don't care. I brought in the Thought Seizes against you. And I brought in 1 of these because I know you have Fatal Push.
That's right.
So I was like, alright, if I can make Fatal Push, not so great. So Kalidas isn't all that special against your deck, but the reasoning why I brought it in is because it's a 4-drop and it's lifelink and you can blow me out with Zealous. I mean, we all saw what Liliana does. These are optional against him, but normally this is my this right here is my anti-creature package. Like I'm playing a creature deck, this is what I bring in.
And then against you, this is what I brought in: a Dismember, a Path to Exile, and a
Ghost Quarters, Ghostly Prison is really good. So like, the thing is that like I got spot removal. Spot removal is not the greatest against you. So I was like, okay, I guess I can bring in these.
You know, I use Spot Remover on my dog, and now
And then you have, Stephen Wright. No. You know he's coming down.
I didn't know that's who was with.
His name is Stephen Wright. He's the guy on the couch in the movie Half Baked. He's also the radio guy from the Quentin Tarantino movies, like K-Billy Radio, which is the station that he uses in other movies. He has a very monotone voice. You know, like very monotone, dry, deadpan humor.
Okay.
You might like it. If you got a wide range of comedy,
I do.
then you will definitely be, like if you like Norm Macdonald, you'll be like, okay, this guy's hysterical.
I don't know names.
Okay.
The only name I know that I'm consistently, apart from like Chris Rock and them, it would be like Pablo Francisco.
Okay. Pablo's cool. He's local. He's a local
From
guy
Miami?
from Miami.
But that is from California.
Well, he lived in Miami. I know he lived in Miami.
Yeah. You know, if you grew up in a Latin neighborhood, man, and you have a girlfriend, you don't need a big brother.
No.
Yeah. You need a fight, she'll help you out.
Wait, you're Catholic. You didn't get into George Carlin?
No, I mean that's the guy that played God in that one movie, right? He was really
Dogma,
old,
yeah.
and he smoked all the cigars.
No, he did. Did he play God in the movie?
No, that's a different. No, that was George Burns. Never mind.
Yeah. I'm sorry. In Dogma, he was a priest, the Catholic priest. And Alanis Morissette was God. No, he's a very old school comedian that tells it the way it is. His comedy is almost like philosophy. All right, guys, y'all finish your matches? Yep. All right, beautiful. Jeremy, you can restart the clock. All right.
Who wants to be on screen next? All right.
Who said that? Kevin. So Kevin, you're gonna play Doc. Remember, there's no cursing on the screen, so try to watch your language. Cody plays Rick, and I play Carlos. Yo, I'm going where? Okay.
So people who are watching, we're doing round robin. It's not traditional Swiss rounds. So it's a little random. That's why we're just moving around without really keeping true to the XO. Like we said earlier, really just trying to test out some of these decks, make adjustments for when we have bigger tournaments that will be coming up a little bit later. What's your name again?
It's Kevin.
Kevin?
Yeah.
All right, Kevin. We'll put your name right
This is
here.
the last round. And then
I'm just telling you because it's easier because I'm playing a black-white spirit tokens deck. What do you want to name your deck?
Mono blue Merfolk.
Ooh, blue Merfolk. Alright. So let's change this up to...
I usually ask for dinner.
yeah. My dinner is
mono.
get all the nutrients that body want. Hey, it's in the
So tell
Bible.
us a little bit about your deck.
Say, it's in the Bible.
What can we expect to see?
Say, so.
It has a lot of instants and
Such as those of the quietly
it has
Well, that's
a
still
lot of
not
mana,
cursing,
a lot of defensive instants basically. More so, it has less creatures than I've seen other meta Merfolk decks have.
no cursing.
I think that's what sets it apart from other ones.
And then I'm like, oh, no cursing. He's like, it's in the Bible. I'm like, okay.
Alright, so let's
He's like, all right, touche.
let's change the event. So here we're going round 3 now. This is the last round.
In the Bible.
Let me take this off. Sorry, I bumped that a little bit. And then we're good to go.
Do you have a spin down?
To the 10 guys that are watching us, thank you so much for joining us for our Modern Saturday event. Move the table over this way a little bit. There we go. And then just the angle ever so the other way.
Well, I think
There.
you want to do the next movie. They kind of sound like movies.
Do you have you come
Marvel,
before?
blue,
You don't know.
I've come here to say hi to Converse and Michael.
So Merfolk.
I've never played her before.
No. Welcome.
I'm pretty new to the Magic.
You should have called it mermaids.
To Magic in general?
Just
Not
like
in general. Like I played like spare decks with friends over the years, but I've never like made like a tournament deck or anything.
Oh, nice. So you're the true kitchen table player.
Yeah.
No,
So props and recognition out to kitchentablemtg.com. If you guys ever want just a fun, casual forum, they discuss actually alterations like we were talking about earlier, gameplay advice, whatever, fun creative decks. kitchentablemtg.com. You reminded me of that. They're big followers and retweeters of our stream. So guys, give them a shout out, look for them, and check them out on Twitter too. Likewise, Card Zoom and Temporal MTG, thank you so much for retweeting our events. Alright, let's, here you go. And then let's see who goes first. It's a randomized D12. I guess. You're playing first? Alright.
No, so I'm gonna roll. Before I roll, I'm gonna ask you to read. If you get even, you would like to go on play or on
I had to get it up actually. Remember the
I would use the
I had the jackass.
Alright. Go ahead.
I got this. You want to see my hand?
Oh, up to you. If you want to mulligan, if you want to keep, I'm keeping.
Okay, I'm gonna mulligan.
Very good. So you're going to go down to 6. Alright. Don't forget that after you've decided how many you're going to keep, 6, 5, whatever, describe one.
No, they put the fat dude. They put the fat
And then Steve Odin.
So I draw 6 and then I describe one.
Well, you draw 6, and if you decide you're going to keep those 6, describe one.
Okay.
If you're like, these 6 are just as worse as my 7, just as bad as my 7, then you go down to 5. And once you decide you're going to stay there, then you can describe one. The other day, I actually won after squaring down to 3. After mulliganing down to 3. So sometimes you need to. If you don't have what you need to win in your hand, then how are you going to win?
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So I go.
All you, my friend.
Alright, so I'm gonna play 1 island, and that'll be all.
Alright, on top of keep draw.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
I'll play Windbrisk Heights, so this is a hideaway trigger. When this comes into play, I look at the top, it comes in tapped, and I look at the top 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pick one of these 4, and it gets exiled face down towards this, okay? The rest go on the bottom of my library. The reason this becomes interesting is because normally it's going to just add 1 white mana to my mana pool like any land, any planes or whatever. There's a second ability. If I attacked earlier in the turn with 3 creatures, I can tap 1 white mana and tap it, and the card that's behind here, I can play it without paying its cost.
That's amazing. Okay.
Yeah, that's nice. Assuming I have 3 creatures attacking, trigger it.
You have to use all 3. Okay.
Yeah, so your turn.
I'm gonna tap 2 and play Spreading Seas on that land.
Oh, you son of a gun. So this I can never get it back, so I'll stay exiled, but face down.
Okay.
Sure.
That's your turn.
Yeah. So draw.
This was your draw.
Liver Skies. Trigger 1, 2.
Oh, same one?
Here it is.
4.
This is swing 0. That's just swing for the battle cry. This is 1, 2 in the air, and
here.
This is 82.
Yes, it does.
Nope.
Yep.
I hate spreading seas so much.
I didn't know it was like such a widely used card.
Oh, it's an insanely good one too.
I saw
Merfolk of the Master of the Folk Trade.
Yeah.
Alright.
and
Because with that, in response, I would want
Now we're talking.
pay 1 to blast it on the stack.
like I knew it was in Merfolk decks, but I didn't know other blue decks utilize spreading seas.
Tap what? I mean, comes on tap 18, tap 1 white mana. Soul Warden. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, either under your or my control, I gain 1 life.
I forgot to draw a card when I played Spreading Seas. Is it alright if I still draw a card?
Because we're playing casual rules, go ahead, yeah. And then your turn.
Sure. So this is
But make sure to draw the beginning of your turn.
8,
Right.
and turn off to you.
So I'm gonna tap 4 and play 2 more Master of the Quill Trident. And I'm going to swing at you for 1. So I mean that should be a 4-4.
After 4 No, there's not counters, we just have to keep track.
Okay, yeah.
So I'll tap 2, white and colorless. Play Raise the Alarm. I get 2/1/1 white soldier tokens.
Okay.
I gain 2 life as well.
I had the removal spell.
And I'll chump block 1. No, that stays alive.
Okay.
So that's a 1/1. And then anything else after that? Alright. You tap, you keep draw.
I feel like I'm really well positioned and I have a lot of removal. I just couldn't see. One of those things.
Tap white and this. So my creature tokens get an extra +1/+1, and they have vigilance. So this is a 2/2 vigilance. This remains regular 1/1. And your turn.
Okay. 5, 10, 14.
Sure.
One.
I'm gonna tap 3 to put out Skull Thief.
What's it do?
It's 1/3 Merfolk. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, I get to draw a card.
Very good. So right now it's at 4/4.
Yes. 4, 7, 4, 6.
Oh, it's 6 now.
4, 6. And I'm gonna swing at you with all 3 of these. So 3 4/4s with Island Block.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I don't know. Oh, by the way, I gained a life off of that one.
To what?
Oh, and then I didn't gain life off these two today.
No, you did not.
So 2, 3. So then I'll take 4, 12. 1, 2, 3,
This is my
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12. Okay.
Yep.
No, it's a copyright.
Stop making a mistake!
Actually, it's Troy.
Or is it?
It's Rob's.
And it goes to
Honestly, I have no idea how I drew all 3 of these.
No, it's pretty good. Let's try to stay alive. All Merfolk have Island Walk, or only that one?
All of them.
All 4 of them.
Your Rob said he's going to start coming back.
It's pretty busted. Tap 2. Intangible Virtue. So this is now a 3/3 vigilance.
Okay.
And I'll attack for 3. Does not tap as a vigilance.
Okay.
You walk?
It's just a... No, I'll take it.
Okay, so take 3. Then your turn.
Kevin, are you gonna play? Oh, okay.
I'm gonna tap 2.
Cool.
I'm gonna play Spreading Seas on
You didn't need to
that
tell
dual
us
land.
that. First step
In
is
response to that,
activate.
I'm gonna cast Path to Exile on one of them.
Yeah.
So he gets exiled and he can search for a basic land and he comes into play tapped.
Okay. And I get to, so I start searching for land now.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then he comes into play tapped. And then you have to shuffle. But this is exiled.
Okay.
Exile.
The thing is that it could be ag, but we all know that ag is
Was it my turn?
It's still your turn, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Because you cast that and I responded to it with the Path to Exile.
Okay.
and there's beginner and there's advanced.
I'm
I hope I said this loud enough for him to hear me. Actually, if you're listening, you must fight
Alright, I'm gonna tap. Well, I'm gonna swing at you. Well, I'm gonna enter combat. Do you do anything?
No, go ahead.
I'm gonna swing at you for 9. Yeah, it should be 9.
Yeah, can't do anything.
Alright, I get to draw a card because it's full.
Yep.
Oh, I thought you were getting serious.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Wow. Sure.
You just walk into the snack bar and like, I mean, box of DVD.
Yes, I mean, if I could find every copy of Spreading Seas in the world and rip it up, I would. Hate this
Hey,
guy so
let me
much.
tell you something about that Spreading Seas. I'm loving it now.
Yo, do you see the board state right now?
Jesus.
I have him at fucking 1.
No, look at the monitor right now.
Yeah, no, but both board seats are
1 hell.
He's got what, 3 captains out, so like all his stuff get and a PI, so 4 captains. So everything is getting
Everything is 1
That's not
hell.
enough.
yeah. So all the captains are getting +3
Lingering Souls.
and everything else is
I
getting
get two
+4. By the
spirit
way,
tokens. The 3/3s. I get 2 live. Doesn't. That's not enough.
oh no, is it?
And then
Yeah,
I can
no,
attack
tied.
for
Dude, they're all tied.
3 and
No,
4.
they're all
That's not
tied.
enough.
Okay. So that's game.
Because
Yeah,
think
game
about
1.
it.
Game 2.
You can only put 1.
Don't forget your cards.
Yeah. You can't bullshit on numerous people. You can't
Yeah,
bullshit.
Merfolk is a very good.
Yeah, but
as
they're
you
all
know,
tied.
as I'm sure you know.
This is the 1/1. But these
I've
all
had
get minus
these
1 on the
Merfolk
book.
cards around for a while. So. There's like the only deck I really have. So.
It's a
Because
we have a player here, and then because the Spreading Seas gets rid of my ability to bring this card back.
But what I'm saying is,
So pretty much you lose.
that makes.
Huh?
So you
this
pretty
is
much
the
lost the
biggest
card.
one. These are all the same power.
Yeah, it's just you back hardcore. Especially because I need
That's
colored
the
mana.
biggest
Well, most
one.
decks do, right?
Yeah.
So
So you get
yeah,
to
we have a
choose
guy in
one.
our group that's
Choose
really
which
hardcore
one you wanna
Merfolk
vote
player.
for.
Really good guy.
Don't target the PI, guys.
We're bringing these 3.
I mean, you could target it. Hey, so Chris, you won?
He got it.
I was,
Alright.
I was
You
bad-
saw that?
Yeah, I was bad joking.
Uh-huh.
Ski? You ski?
They're all wearing their gear today, Chris.
Right?
They're all wearing their gear today.
Yeah, I figured.
Feel important?
The faculty might as well. You gotta represent the university.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like how you have the UM sweater and orange sleeves.
Oh, I didn't. That was not even mine.
I'm wearing FIU colors. This is actually kind of
Good for you. I have no. I mean, like I am affiliated. I just don't have any real loyalty.
Yeah, no, I feel that. I think it's.
Because I'm no. Well, number one, I'm not a football fan. I'm not actually very against golf course.
Same. Yeah, I think it takes too much funding away.
Exactly. Like there's so many scholarships that you can give to all these like wonderful kids that really just want to.
No way!
Huh?
No way!
I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Do something more productive.
Exactly. You know, I went to a college. So, actually, the reason it's called Nerd Institute of Technology. I went to MIT. I went to Massachusetts Institute of Technology, and yeah, it's with the undergrad. And over there, the environment is just so different. I mean, you do not have.
This is
You don't have any scholarships for athletics. You don't have any scholarships, even frankly for marriage, because you have to have really high like qualifications just to get in. So then, this is what they do, and this is what I think would be the most fair. They give scholarships to people that need them.
That's fine.
So because everybody there like started a nonprofit. Everybody there like founded a vaccine to save the third world or something, whatever. But who actually needs that money? So what they do is all their financial aid is entirely based on just financial need. So if your family makes less than 65K, this is the stats from like 10 years ago. I don't know what it is now. It's probably better. If your family makes less than 65K, you go to school for free. Harvard, Princeton, MIT, Yale, it's all tuition free if you make less than 65 combined with your parents, which in Miami most people do. And then, so I don't know what other schools use this, but at Harvard, let's say your family makes 80K. So how much do you think you're gonna charge? It's not free, you know that.
Well, yeah. I'd say 40K.
Sure, you know what?
If your family makes 80K a year, they're gonna charge you $8,000 a year, $4,000. Wow, that's cheaper than Miami-Dade.
Yeah.
But the hard part is you have to get in. You see what I'm saying? So that's the thing, and they have $1 billion endowments, so they can do this. But the point is, it's very fairly distributed based on who. First of all, it's admissions are determining if who deserves to be there. Then afterwards, finances are based on just who needs it. And I think that there's so many talented people out there that just don't have the funds to pay for. You're gonna cut.
Yeah, that's honestly the biggest misfortune in the world. But cut.
Yeah. Oh, you already did that. Cut your seven.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, did I cut it before you drew your seven?
I'm not sure, but if you want to be safe, I can put this
Just be
back.
safe, sure, why not? I mean, whatever. Just get in the good habits, that's all.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to get in the habit of it.
Yeah, so you can go ahead and cut it.
Okay.
I'll just in here. Because what you do is you give it to your opponent to shuffle or cut over, and then they present it back to you. So you can put it here, and I'll put it. Alright, now we draw a seven. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seven cards. And then I lost, so I'll start us off, and I'll play first. And I'll keep this. Okay. You'll keep? I'll keep. Alright, so I'll start us off. Sorry, my friend is in from out of town. He's on the morning where I am.
I guess for me, this is good because I've been in
So you teach at UM?
I want to hang out on Lincoln Road, period. There are a lot of good bars there, period. I will let you know when I am heading on my way. I'm more importantly, I'm a physician at UM. But I technically have a faculty appointment in medical school. So 9, select, you reveal your hand, and choose a non-land card that costs 3 or less, and you discard it. So we've got Mystic, another Lord, a Lord. Ooh.
Yeah.
Dang!
Literally 3 of the same.
Like the hottest in my house.
And I only have 3 of them in my deck.
Like where it automatically goes to is like 75. So that's not bad.
So there you go.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna.
And then go ahead.
Exile or grave, right?
Graveyard fight. So someone gets a draw at the beginning of your turn.
Okay.
And in case you ever forget, I have it written out here. Untap, upkeep, draw, main phase 1, combat, main phase 2, and stuff.
Alright.
Guard. Because that's where all the boys go.
Unless they're only if they're milk salad.
One,
Only if they're milkshake.
Yep.
1.
No, the salad has to be in the form of a milkshake.
Oh.
For the boys to come to the yard.
Come to the tap because I don't have the right lands.
The fact that it's
Go ahead.
I'm going to tap 2. And play Fog Thing.
Yeah, so you're just flying, no damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that one might be your shaky. That's just awesome. Woo! Party boys.
I'll play Tight House. I have to pay 1 life to get the red color mana. When it comes into play, you reveal your hand, and I choose a non-land card from it, and that gets exiled.
Here we go,
So let's
dude.
take a look.
Can I pop it open? And he just goes.
What we used to do at parties is
I've done the shape.
So I'll take the Merfolk Sovereign. Now here's the catch. If you
You're gonna, of course, I party in every.
if you can kill this or get rid of this, when it leaves play, that card goes back to your hand.
Okay.
For now, it's exiled underneath him. Go. So untap.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, and then I draw. Do I put land down in my upkeep or
No,
my
main phase. Main phase.
Okay. And this comes in tap. When it comes in, I get to look at rearrange the top 3 cards in my library.
Is it straight 3 or just rearrange?
Just rearrange.
So, pretty Joe, Golden Jar.
Oh yeah. Okay. Got it.
Still overseer.
Fuck my life.
Dark Steel.
Frick your life.
And he said it with a PH.
Four times. You're reading it out.
That's how I can think of it. Yeah, that happens. That's not an activity. So when it attacks, it should hit. Now he caught it.
No, I caught it way before.
Okay. Now I just take hold.
It triggered twice. Yeah, the effect.
Alright, so
I got bounced back to graveyard into
Oh, so you do kind of know what's going on. Right, so.
Right,
I had
right.
that,
With
but
the
I
other.
should've done it for $50, but
Okay.
The order
I'm
was
gonna-
4 cards were worth
I'm going to tap 1, and I'm going to tap Dacromisty.
Yep.
Each player reveals the top card of his or her library.
Okay, so reveal it.
You may put the reveal cards in the
Don't
library's
freak.
graveyard. If you don't, each player draws.
So it has to sleep for combat before the battle cry to take damage. I don't get it.
So, no doubt.
I say we draw it.
I know, right? Well,
22.
okay, so you know every word and all the songs. Gotcha.
No, I've never seen it.
Right.
I say enter the battlefield, see one on the land card.
One verse kites, trigger, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Bring another one in.
I put this.
This goes with it. The rest go on the bottom.
So, let me look through it.
2 mana
This is
here.
an interesting card. Yeah.
And that'll go for any.
And that's only when this is out on the field?
Does it resolve?
So do you work for the store as well? Like they
No,
pay you for the
no.
streaming?
No, I do this just out of the goodness of my heart.
Do you have
Yeah, just for
anything
fun.
that can stop?
No, they can grow into something bigger.
Hmm?
They can grow into something bigger.
What
But
you call
Yeah, no, that's what we've been doing. I do this out of more than one store.
Okay.
Um,
Is there anything that
you
you
can
can
block, so there's no point.
and Carlos told me you're streaming at a
Go ahead.
tournament.
So I'm gonna process.
Yeah. I streamed the 3v3 that Cool Stuff Games had not long ago. We stream Hey Wanna Play in Plantation also a couple times a month. But over there we play Legacy. Here it's
Ricky,
Modern.
who's Quattro Quattro? Who is Quattro Quattro? You remember the key and deal? The football names.
Oh!
Well, you got Quattro Quattro. Yeah, the guy got Quattro Quattro.
I should have untapped the card, but I won't. So I'm gonna tap 3.
Yep.
Play Mirror Readery.
So let me refresh
I
myself.
have no
on
cards
this
in it. I
first.
can still say
It's
no.
a lord. Whenever you play a Merfolk spell, you may tap or untap target permanent.
I can
Okay.
still say no. I
And
can still say
so
no.
this is a 2/2.
Yeah, it's a Merfolk. That's right.
Right.
The boys in the yard.
Alright, come back.
And vigilance. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead, it's your turn.
Alright, untap. Upkeep draw.
Actually, who says?
Play a land for the turn.
Now, what game was it?
Tap 1, 2, and 3. White, colorless, and whatever.
She's got sick rubbings, you know. Hey man, my Liliana.
Lingering Souls. So I get 2 1/1s. As flashbacks, I can cast it again from the graveyard for 1 black and 1 to the yard.
You can say yes.
But for now, I paid 3, so I get 2. And then they're actually 2/2 flying vigilance.
I mean, I'm
Because
I'm dying.
So,
Double block.
right.
And
One fucking
your turn.
Yeah.
I mean, that's if you want to like draft.
That's the thing I had in my head.
fucking land.
Look, I was getting nothing but land.
Yeah, what?
You wouldn't. I wouldn't have been able to do shit because I had that hand.
Same.
Can you imagine?
Sure.
I'm gonna tap 3 and
I'm sorry, I'm gonna be salty about that 20 and 1 for a very long time.
do it again. I'm
He
playing
will
Merfolk
not
Sovereign.
Get your
hold
revenge
the
here.
soul
Same one.
against you.
Yeah. And so
Because he's
this is
taking.
a 3/3. This is a
So
3 and this is
he's
a
not gonna
3.
be mad
So
at
all
you.
my
Salty.
Merfolks are at
So
3.
it's salty.
Yeah.
Very, very.
I just got it done to me. Like I told you,
He's salty.
he did it worse. He did it way worse.
Cards in hand.
When I couldn't get him past that one,
I'm
and
going
I was like,
to
I knew I could run in a vapor land, and I did it.
yeah, okay. I'm gonna untap one of my lands. And then I'm going to tap it again to play
don't
deck.
tap it?
Because
Oh, you played it. Yeah, so you're gonna tap your land.
yeah.
Then you tap one and tap that.
Yeah. And so each player reveals the top card of his or her life.
This is a tap it to do it.
Right.
I've seen enough banned spirits to get an idea of what. I know, man. I know blue, white. What's the
Until the end of the turn, creatures you control get -1/-1.
Okay.
Or creatures I control. I'm sorry. And creatures I control get +1/+1.
You cannot activate.
So yours lose one, mine gain one.
It's
Until the end of the
essentially
turn.
the same.
Yeah. It just adds.
I'm
You
gonna
can turn it
say
into a creature.
More.
these
You
cards
can't pump it.
Advanced spirits.
go into our graveyard.
Very good.
Right, and I don't have another.
If I'm not ahead,
Oh, because you need a big mount to pump it.
That's why in the name.
So wait a minute. Why can't you go pay one? Tap.
How strong is this? 3/3?
This is a 2/2 because it's not a token. These are 2/2s because they're tokens.
Let's say Stoney's
Normally they're
not
1/1s, but this makes
You
them
can go
2/2s.
activate. Block.
Okay.
Pay one. Why not? If Stoney's not in play yet. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Yeah, you can activate.
Alright, it's your turn.
Link Mount Nexus becomes a 1/1.
At the end of your turn?
No, yeah.
How many cards in hand?
When you did this already.
Tap.
Technically, you shouldn't keep it at the legal
yeah, I
table.
didn't know you were running blue. So
You shouldn't bring the cards below the table. I know you're not cheating, but some people have actually been caught with cards in their lap and switching out. But I know you're not gonna do it. At the end of your turn, I'll tap one, lose a life. I'll have to exile one of them.
It's like it's affinity with.
So it gets exiled actually.
So
But you get to look for a basic land and bring it in tapped.
most of the time it's
While you're doing that, I'll take my turn.
For
Tap.
to kind of counteract
Draw.
like burn stuff, I have the Fairy Enforcement, and then I have Blessed Alliance.
Oh yeah, bless the lines. I knows that.
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah, you got it.
There you go. Then I'm going to
Alright, man. What a.
Oh,
Max to end on
attack
that for
for 4 in the air. You can't block because they're flying.
Okay.
Unless you have any other effects.
Can I do something in response?
Yeah, no, of course. Any instant ability effect.
I'm going to tap 2 and boomerang that enchantment.
That's fine. So this comes up to my hand.
Yeah.
Very good. So now they're going to be 1/1s.
You guys didn't do
So they'll come in for 1. Sorry, 1 each. So you're at 18. Then I'll tap 2. White colorless. Actually, white and colorless here. Tap 2.
I've been in this store for
Play that again.
48 hours, and that is more
Then
than
tap
enough for me.
white and colorless. Sorry, black and colorless. To flashback Lingering Souls. As a flashback for 1 black. And then 1 and black. And then I'll bring in 2 more. Take up a. Alright, peace out. So now there's 2 2s. Then play that again. And go. Can you see what the last comment was?
Yeah, tokens have vigilance with intangible.
Thank you. They're on tap.
Okay.
And draw.
can't hit. I already hit.
So, it's untap.
Yeah, untap, upkeep, and draw.
Okay.
Yeah, James, the reason I missed that, threw me off when he put up the intangible virtue, but I had already declared attackers first when he cast that, so yeah, they would be still vigilant.
Okay.
Oh, so you'll be on the draw, right? I'll be on the draw.
I'm gonna tap 1, put out Merfolk Spy. He's a 1/1 with Island Ball. And
Any questions? Like before any tournament, he says,
you don't have Island.
Nope, not unless you're spreading season.
Okay.
yes,
don't.
get my thing. I can just turn it, get it. Oh, cool.
I am going
Stream.
to.
Man, what? I got him the first night I came here.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna tap
He just stood there like this.
to make Mystic unblockable, and then I'm gonna enter combat.
Okay.
Right, and then I'm going to swing at you with Dacro Mystic.
For 3? Or actually, it's just for 2.
Yeah, just do.
Yeah,
Yeah, baby.
sounds good.
Yep, scan.
I'm down to.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw. 6 on here. Alright. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Ooh, that'll be close. Yeah, might as well. So I'm gonna do the following. First things first, I'm gonna declare attackers. I'm gonna attack with all 4 of these flyers.
Onward to victory.
I'm gonna move to the declare blocker step. Do you like when I cast instance from the declare attacker step before I move to declare blockers?
Yeah, I am actually going to do that. Thanks for asking. I'm gonna tap 2, boomerang your enchantment again.
Okay. There you go. So then now we're in declare blocker step.
Yeah.
They're all fly. I mean, you do have a flying creature, remember?
Yeah.
But what I'm going to do is I've already declared attackers at this point, so this triggers. Or this makes it. What's the right word? This is activated. So now we do this to play this for free.
Right, of course.
And it comes into play now.
Yeah.
And white creatures are controlled get +1/+1. So now this one gets +1/+1, and this gets +1/+1.
Okay.
They're vigilant because that was in play before.
Right.
But this one doesn't give them vigilance for moving forward.
Right. But they get the +1/+1.
Yes.
So that is 4, 2, 2, 5. Okay.
And then finally, I'll lose 2 life. To play Zealous Persecution, so each of these gets +1/+1. And each of these creatures get -1/-1. So that, oh, actually, no, that's still live. Yeah. So you'll take 1. So do you want to block? Because it's still declare blockers.
Yes, I'm gonna block one of them.
Okay, so you'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay.
And then your turn.
Alright, here.
I've been dying to play with you.
Untap.
You should be at 20.
Okay.
Sure.
So let's see.
I'm going to play tap 1 and use Dacro Mystic's ability. So
tap it first, because you have to do that. And then we both reveal the top. For me, it's a land, and for you, it's
a Wake Thrash.
Wake Thrash.
I'm going to keep that.
So we both draw?
So we both draw.
Okay.
Let's see if this is good
I'm
enough
gonna
for me to
tap 3.
stay with
I'm going to play Wake Thrash.
And what does that do apart from being a Merfolk?
It gets a +1/+1 anytime a permanent untapped.
So at the beginning of your next turn, for example. Okay.
Yes.
Alright.
And and now will
Damn.
be all.
Just skip for the card stuff.
You guys remember Boston?
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, that'll be
you
all.
realize what I just said?
No attacks. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Untap.
Yeah, that was really,
Draw.
really, really fun. Alright. Let's see what happens. Sure. So only one.
So you guys frequented a lot of magic shops, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, I've been to a bunch of states.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
So tap one white.
So I'm gonna activate Pac-Man.
yeah.
And I'm gonna pitch
It's
this.
excellent, especially the bathroom.
And I'm gonna make a top field.
Not compared to all the other ones.
And it's
And then
doesn't
I'm
count for how many
I went to
and they're now
permanents.
I went to
So we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
They
Right?
that was actually pretty nice.
So it would be
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, I think
But I can block it.
Cleaner than here?
when
I would
it's
say-
monoblack motion.
The only thing that makes it unblockable is that thing, right?
Yeah.
So attack the exile hurt.
Yeah.
There.
So you can search for
Well,
Please tell me I
in response, can I do an instant? Is that?
Yeah.
Well, no, we are the only store
Tap 2 and
that doesn't actually
redirect.
have built-in like
Back to
magic
exile.
tables. All the other stores have like
Yeah, we can do that.
magic tables that have like lights
And
in the corner.
I'll exile this.
Yeah.
Alright. So then
What's the other one? There's no other one, right?
No,
this goes back to your hand.
Seattle, right?
But it started in Olympia once.
And then I get to look for a basic land
And then
card.
went to Seattle.
And bring it in
then
tapped.
went all over California.
Careful.
Oregon,
that moves on
Colorado,
again?
hit Arizona.
That throws it off center. It's
and
okay.
then went to Ohio. And then
you
from
go.
Ohio to Florida. And now like Florida, Georgia, and Alabama.
There you go.
But they're popping up everywhere. So 2 more just opened in Florida. So Jacksonville and Sebring.
They probably got a lot bigger.
I think it's game anyway.
Sebring is huge. Sebring has
2.
14 projector stations and 36 regular stations with an entire Magic the Gathering area.
You only have 1 flyer, right?
They're nice.
Because
Yeah.
I'm gonna
They're
attack
not
for
too
12.
expensive either.
But you can only block 3 of
Yeah.
them.
They're like, I think they're like 150.
Yeah.
I want to do this in my studio.
So I would still take 9 damage.
And you're 9
I would have it set up because it's perfect.
Game 3.
You sit and you don't have to look up or down. You just sit straight.
Alright.
Yeah, like you look at some of the pictures of like the other places and the PLAYLive, like they have these massive tables and just super nice.
I guess this is just a very narrow stretch area. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean we have the smallest space in the franchise by a lot.
And even then, you guys have utilized it pretty well, I think. For being such a small space, relatively speaking, I think you've utilized it pretty well.
Oh yeah, we do what we can.
Yeah.
I mean we wish we had a bigger space because it would be easier on everything.
For sure. Alright, game 3 is the last game of the last match of tonight. Before I go meet up with my friends.
I was trying to convince them like, don't go to mall. It's too expensive. Be a destination. Don't be. Yeah, like go on like a trip.
For Massachusetts
Go on a
or
trip.
Japan?
Or, like,
Neither. I don't like either for different reasons. I mean, well,
what's it called?
in their time, they were appropriate. Massachusetts, Boston in particular, Cambridge even more specifically, is the best place to be a student. There's no better place to be a student in the world, in my opinion. Anywhere you go, it's all college students. I mean, you go down the street, it's Harvard. You go down the street, it's MIT. Down the street, it's Boston University. Down the street, Emerson. Down the street, Simmons. You know, it's like, it's a college town. Everybody's there learning, very educated. I mean, you learn a lot from people around you. Everybody has these amazing life experiences. It's just the best place to be. Yeah, it's very nice. But then, at the same time, as you get older, because I was there also for some of the medical training, it's very different. The people are very close. Again, these are all just personal opinions. That could be right, wrong, whatever. You guys may agree or disagree. I noticed that people tend to be a little more close-minded up north. Now, you wouldn't say, wait a minute, aren't they the most open-minded? No, it's actually the opposite. So let me explain. One of my friends, he was a postdoctoral fellow in the lab where I worked. They have something a barbecue. A barbecue in his backyard, like the most American thing you can do. His neighbor's like, what's that stench coming out of your yard? Oh, yes, you eat meat. You know, my dog eats meat. You know, and it's like, you know, huh?
I'm not trying to rush you, but
Oh yeah, well, I'm shuffling. Don't worry.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, man. Okay, we'll be less
vegetarian,
hands.
but yeah.
Huh?
You gotta
I'm a
admit,
vegetarian, but yeah, there's a level of mine.
Oh yeah.
I
You're
mean, it
right.
didn't really impact.
So go ahead and cut, and then we'll draw something. Yeah, you always present your deck to the person to cut or shuffle, and then they give it back to you, and then you have to leave it like that. Anyway, long story short, I just found that they're not very tolerant of people who don't agree with them, which is ironic because they claim to be very open-minded. And I didn't like the hypocrisy. And then down here, people are just very superficial. Nobody actually cares if you're of substance. It's like, what do you look like you make, and what do you drive, where do you live? I mean, these are all stereotypes, but
Sort of
it's what it
true.
is. Yeah.
I used to be in Providence for a while.
Oh yeah.
And I can kind of see that. I didn't have to deal with the closed-mindedness. I don't really see that part.
Yeah.
Getting away from my neighbors is the superficial part.
It's like saying, it's like I say.
Yeah, you see that a lot more. But I've lived in Texas and the Midwest, so it's very different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm going to Mullen.
Perfect. And then you're going to play first because you lost last game. So
Yeah.
So.
he's trying to finish up.
Yeah. So,
I'll take it. I'll just do this. There you go. Draw your 6.
I'm in school.
I
mean, every player is different. It's one thing probably I've learned to appreciate the most.
Gotcha.
But there's never a place like it.
yeah. That's for sure.
IT software and cybersecurity.
For me, it's the day I love here.
Alright, keeping that?
Yeah.
Scribe, and then take your first turn.
I drew 7.
Just put one of them back.
Okay.
And
That's just
put it in the bottom. Yeah, there you go. And start. Go ahead. I was saying do that instead of your scribe. You got the first 7. Don't worry about it. Let's go.
No, what does this do? Hello, computer?
One thing's for sure,
No.
Miami has a much better biodiversity than yeah, than over there in New England.
So,
like animals, wildlife, and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. One island walk, and that's it. Okay, I'll draw.
Yeah. I've been considering going to grad.
In what program?
Oh, the Space Science Center, University of Rhode Island.
Oh, nice. Are you from, did you grow up there, you said?
I went to visit like Brown and Harvard.
For college? Like tours or whatever?
Yeah, I was touring there, but I was like hanging out. I would go to spring break to hang out with friends that do go to Brown.
Nice.
So I was kind of scouting around.
A lot of stoners.
You think?
Yeah, ton of marijuana. Cut. Cut, yeah. Anytime somebody shuffles your deck and presents it to you, it's because it's for you to cut or shuffle. I'll tap Inquisition, I'll look at your hand and pick something that costs 3 or less and you discard it. Let's take a look. Crap. Go ahead.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, like we were on top of that shit.
Dude, untap, up, keep drawing.
If you think about it, before the thought finishes processing in your head, we're already looking at it.
Okay. Oh, so let me tell you a little something about that.
That's annoying. Okay.
Here, so many whistles and bells.
Yeah, anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna tap 2 and I'm gonna boomerang that land.
Is it non permanent or any permanent?
Yeah, it's just a permanent.
Okay, you got it.
The bad missiles, the consistent, the anti,
Yeah.
Alright.
the stratosphere shit that they come from now. Yo, not great.
Okay, and also, we don't even need to bomb anyone. We bomb people just to flex. That's all bomb.
Don't get to untap before anything else.
Yeah, if they really want to take someone out,
I'm gonna tap 3 and play Wake Thrasher.
Yep.
You won't even know that they're kidding.
I'm gonna swing again at you. And I get to see a card from your hand at random because of Merfolk spot.
The thing that does worry. trying to figure out how to get around it. And
Good.
when they
Yeah.
do
Alright. Time for
figure
keep
it
draw.
out, what are they gonna try to send? EX? EX?
Tide Hollow's
Right.
color. See your hand. That's the only card.
Yep.
Gets exiled to him. Pass.
Just stop doing
Oh,
so,
shit.
Oh,
having
no,
enough,
I feel like I feel like the shit that we're learning about now is shit that happened 2 years ago.
yeah, exactly. Well, okay,
So like the current technology
so
that we have,
check it. There's a
three bombers,
yeah, three
followed
supersonic bombers.
by a
computer,
F-16
I know you know it. Forget the name.
two other
Something.
I'm going to swing at you.
Before they go up here.
yes, and
For 2. Yep.
CIA was the hackers.
This is a 4/4
Yeah, like
because I
a big,
tap
like,
4
Oh,
permanents.
you're gone.
Yeah,
No,
Five,
it's-
five. Sorry,
it's- it's
5/6. Okay.
they're the
Yeah.
one bombers,
This
the
is how you
supersonic
fail. This is how you fail.
And I guess on my second main phase, I'm going to boomerang the dual land with
Okay,
Okay.
so we're not gonna take over dating
Done.
yeah.
because that's all. And they literally like how I do it. Yeah, this is what we've been doing. Like, oh, so we're right. And they exchange.
Play this.
It's like saying.
I'll go to 8. Zealous Persecution. Your creature can -1/-1. Mine gets +1/+1. So when they're dead, and I'll attack that dice too. So 1/1.
Oh shit.
Attack for 3.
Alright, but we have the con.
Go.
There's gonna be random people with other electronic devices. And you're supposed to see who
Your turn.
has.
Oh, I didn't realize I had a swamp in hand. Whoops. Good hat.
So once you figure it out with your phone
Alright.
and your laptop, you go to that person and you like unlock them. You have to watch out because there's random people that you don't know are trying to take away your power.
What?
My white creatures get +1/+1 to their turn. White creatures. Swing for 3. Go.
You're in a room with.
No hands. Your turn.
All the private firms, all the Russian companies, all the that want to share.
Play a line for the turn.
All the A through Z fucking.
And I'll 2
They want to be like,
tokens will get +1/+1. This is not a token. Swing for 3.
Okay.
Drop.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like if you are a
Before
good
they
I'll take my turn. Draw.
before they
you're hired. It's scary.
before they
Swamp.
It's like you're the best hired in the world.
No,
You're working for
it's
us.
not that they break them.
I'll swing for 3.
They just want to see if they're worth doing.
Tap 2
So they
and
let you roll.
2. 2 white ones are satisfied by this. These 2 black will satisfy this one. And this says I get 3/1/1 spirit creatures.
Yeah.
There'll be 3/3 flying betweens. Pass. If you have nothing else, it's game.
Yeah. It's good.
Alright. Good job.
And everything that we know.
Did you have fun?
It's what happened 2 years ago.
Did you see how powerful those stupid Merfolk lords are?
Yeah.
First game?
And then after that, I got taught a lesson.
Yeah, no, there's a. I mean, this deck is really resilient. The one that I'm running.
I've never seen that land before.
Which one?
The one that's like, you can like exile a card basically, and it's like whenever you attack.
Oh, Hideaway, yeah. This one, the Winter's Kite.
Yeah, that's a really interesting mechanic with tokens.
Yeah, they use it. They use it in Commander a lot apparently. I'm not a Commander player. I'm only familiar with it because this is the event deck. This deck you can buy pre-made.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I bought it. I mean, I've made a couple of changes, but not very many. I bought the pre-made version originally for $45. Nowadays, this deck you can get.
Like Wizards of the Coast.
Yeah. Now you can get it for $100, which is still a bargain because the cards are in it are worth $150.
Yeah.
So it's something that you may consider. I mean, if you like how this deck plays, you can buy it online for about $100, and that's, like I said, a really good price.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. The cards that I brought in for you were an extra Path to Exile, Dismember, and Ghostly Prisoner. And I took out some stuff back. This one is not very good because he kept using Spreading Seas to get rid of my white mana, and these 2, I didn't really need them. Because the flyers were more valuable for me. So, alright.
Thank you.
No, thank you, man.
I couldn't talk to a man.
So for everybody who's been watching on the stream, thank you very much. As you saw, Here we like to have like a low-key casual environment. We just had somebody who's pretty new to Modern, trying out a mono blue deck that destroyed me in first game, and then learn a couple lessons about the resiliency of the tokens deck, and a couple different lines of play that he may not have been familiar with. So I think all in all, it was a good experience for him. Carlos, how's it going, bro? I see you back there. That's a nice jacket. Why don't you show that off to the camera there? Yeah, see that? That's a.
How did it
See
go
you guys
with
tomorrow.
Merfolk?
Oh, I got it gate 2 and 3.
Chris.
But yeah, huh? Take care, brother. You guys take care. We're about to head out as well. Thank you guys for joining us. It's a lot of Magic. I need a break from Magic for 3 days. Carlos, thanks for coming. All right, guys, take care. We'll see you later.